Hello, welcome back to the Aftermath show with myself, Pippa, Helen and Charlene. We're back in the studio, but back with another L. Aston Villa beating us twice this season, got the double on us, and it's just disappointing all game round. Of course, Cedric with the early error there, early goal for Aston Villa, but you think with 90 minutes in the game, Arsenal can get back into it with the front four that we had. Just nothing worked. Where did it go wrong?
So disappointing, especially when you look at the lineup that we put out.
Oh, sorry guys, sorry. It's been a while, you know.
Especially with the lineup that we put out. I mean, we was happy with the team lineup, the substitutions. Yep. It looked like we had enough to go out there, put out a good performance and walk with 3 points today.
Yeah. Definitely, they were half asleep. I think the early kickoff seems to have come back when. They just got half asleep. Cedric was that pass. I don't know what that was about to lead to the goal anyway, to give them the ball away. That was just like dozy, so dopey.
I mean, where does that leave our season now? Before I even start, I forgot to say this video is sponsored by Mask FC, and you can get 10% off. The link is in the description down below. 10% off Mask FC. But I think the main issue right now is the fact that we keep on losing. Like you said, we could be 5 points or we're fighting back into relegation. It was a joke last year.
Just not good enough.
A few months ago, but it really could be a situation now. Like, where do we go now in this season?
It sort of feels like we are dipping back into that bad form like before Christmas. And I just don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I mean, today, out of all the players on the pitch, the one who stood out the most was our goalkeeper, Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I was really impressed because honestly, like I said, you guys, everyone did their score predictions, right, before the game. And there was a reason I wasn't in the starting 11 because I said, you don't want to know my score prediction. Yes, it's a different Aston Villa, but I just knew.
Yeah, you weren't confident.
I wasn't confident in Matt Ryan because I don't know what to expect. And I just felt like they were going to keep a clean sheet and they were definitely going to score goals. And I wasn't far off it. But with Matt Ryan in goal, my prediction, thankfully, didn't come to life, you know. But I just feel like they definitely had more chances. Pepe was creating the most chances for us on our side, but still he gets the most scapegoat. Like, I don't understand. What's that about?
I wouldn't.
And I'm not a Pepe lover, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. You're very critical of Pepe. We'll find that after. You're very critical of Pepe, but I mean, I think he was all right today. I don't really feel like he was our worst player. He was trying to make things happen.
He's not our worst player. I just think the whole team lacked, like, their presence. You know, like it was like they were there, but they were giving what? 60%?
Yeah, well, if that,
maybe 40%.
Yeah.
And 40% ain't going to win you games in football, not in the Premiership anyway.
Exactly.
I'll give you a couple stats on the game. So Aston Villa now, as you know, have lost, Arsenal have lost 3 consecutive league games against Aston Villa without scoring a goal. For the first time, do you remember 3-0 in the last game, 1-0 this game? And that's for the first time since, I don't know if you'll be able to guess the year, because it's a very long time ago, mate, 1920. Between August 1920 to March 1922.
So another record, Mikel.
Another record, mate. Another record.
record.
Having also kept a clean sheet against Arsenal in the reverse fixture, Aston Villa goalkeeper, as you know, Emiliano Martinez, is the 3rd goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet in his first 2 Premier League appearances against a club they previously appeared for in the competition after Hislop v Newcastle. I'm coming up with real old school stats here.
Very old stats.
Old school stats here. But here's a recent one for you. Ollie Watkins becomes the first Aston Villa player to score in 3 consecutive Premier League matches at Villa Park since Darren Bent in November 2011.
Yeah, and I bet he's the first Arsenal fan.
Yeah, he's Arsenal fan.
Arsenal as well.
Isn't Darren Bent an Arsenal fan as well?
Who?
Darren Bent's an Arsenal fan as well,
Oh, maybe. I think he might be.
I think so. I think
he is. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
Just while we're on that, there's a super chat here from Little Colo saying Grealish and Watkins literally tying with Bellerin and Holding. Yet again, Emmy with another clean sheet. Maybe leaving Arsenal was a set-up for him.
I mean, it's a dream move for him.
It is, but it's just, again, clueless management from the club for me.
Wait, are we still going to go on this?
Sorry.
Emmy?
Yeah.
No, say what you want. Like, say it.
I just think that was stupid.
Yeah.
And look, Leno, us not having Leno available is just highlighted again. All right, I know Matt Ryan's good, so let's move on. He was good. So.
He was good. Even though
he's not our player. He's here on loan anyway. So
yeah, but I feel like all these loan deals that are going on, like Willock's starting for Newcastle today, Maitland-Niles, West Brom. Yeah, I feel like all these loan deals, they will turn into permanent deals, just like Cedric did, Mari, Ceballos. Where is Ceballos?
He was on the bench today.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's on the bench.
I've low-key forgotten about him. It's been that long since I've seen him in an Arsenal shirt.
Or is it because he never had that much effect for you to miss him?
No, he did, man. When he first joined that game against, what was it, Burnley?
That first one.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking,
still
oh, who's
remember
this?
that?
Yeah, I still remember it.
It's only that
And then
first
he
one.
always has like these bursts of moments during
Yeah.
seasons where he looks good for like 3 to 4 games and it just like goes to pop again. So, but yeah, he's not missed at the moment, but maybe he could have been the difference. In hindsight, we'll never know now.
I don't think he would have been today.
Yeah.
Another super chat here from Bijou Tex area saying we miss Tierney because Saka at right wing is needed. We created a lot but just couldn't score. Shocking drop off when Thomas went off. Odegaard in for Emile.
MLA?
I can't say his name. It's because I've been thinking of Martinez. Emile.
Yeah, my only concern was though, I feel like Dean Smith definitely told the players, listen, Saka's the key boy.
Yeah, you saw
Hammer
that
him.
during the game.
Definitely,
like, get onto
especially
him.
in first half.
And it was worrying. Like, I love the fact that there's no friends in football because I don't think there
But
like,
where
really
was
should
his
be.
protection,
But the
though?
way Jack Grealish was going on to Saka, you would never think they were friends. You
Yeah,
would never.
no.
Which is, you want to see
But
that on
that's
the
how
pitch.
you play
Yeah.
football.
But it was ruthless, mate.
Yeah.
Like, can you take care of my boy's ankles, please?
I know.
He's got a whole future
That's
ahead
our
of
key
him.
player.
Yeah.
I do feel the ref let him get a few too many kicks before
Yeah.
he got his cards out today.
Yeah.
Look at when they decided to book Jack Grealish as well.
Exactly.
What was that booking for?
I still don't know. I wasn't looking.
I don't know.
was fed up on the game.
I was looking,
can
but
the people in the
let's check the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the
Tell us.
comments. While you're waiting for that to come through, there's a super chat from Theodore187 saying, stop scapegoating Arteta for Willian sub when out.
That's to you, that
was
is.
in
Carry
form.
on. Who am I going to scapegoat? He picked to bring him on ahead of Martinelli. Come on.
And best players had 75 minutes to do something. All of them were crap and didn't show up.
I mean, I can
Yeah,
look
but
at that.
Martinelli might have had to have been picked to come on.
But what is the problem? Like, I know this is going to sound like a really silly question because we know what the problem with Willian is. He hasn't
He's
had a shot on
old.
target.
He's old.
Oh,
I
we've
think
been
he's a bit
ageist.
too old.
No, I know he hasn't been the best player to join Arsenal, but him coming on, we can't get onto him every time he's subbed on because he hasn't done well in previous games. At some point, he has to change. He has to come on at some point and change it around.
Who?
Willian.
Willian has to come on and do something in any game, whether
Yeah,
he's
but we
starting or
can't
coming
get onto
on
him
as a
before
sub.
he's even touched the pitch.
No, but that's what he's done to us as fans. That we feel like that. I feel like
No,
that.
I feel
Many
you.
feel like that.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you
not
feel
alone.
like it's a confidence thing for Willian?
I don't know if it's a confidence thing because he's come from Chelsea, won loads of trophies. So he should be bringing some experience to this inexperienced side. But yet Saka, who's won nothing, comes on and brings his presence, brings performances every
But
single
you
week.
can't compare Willian to Saka. Willian's
Why
had a
can't
career. He's comfortable. He's got his money. He's got his
no,
trophies.
I don't
He's comfortable.
care.
Saka's
Well, then-
still got things to learn and earn.
But he's coming and bringing it. So what's...
Because he wants something out of it. What does
Well,
Willian
then
want out of
Willian
it?
don't want nothing then. So why is... I can't be carrying players like that in my team.
I don't think, to me, when I see Willian, he don't look like he wants it. You can tell when a player wants something.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's why a lot of fans
That hunger.
aren't feeling
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I agree. I just don't.
Tereni says this game showed us our over-reliance on the youngsters. Emile Smith-Rowe and Saka looked a bit burnt out, and we therefore didn't create enough. Also, Willian out. And I think there was another super chat about Willian. Oh no, Issy, I think it says. I55I says our game plan has no physical options. Love Lacazette, but we missed the aerial threat we had when Giroud was an option.
I agree.
Our young man get bodied. Sign Edouard. Edouard's being mentioned again. We do need a tall aerial threat in the box.
We need to plan. We need a bit of diversity.
Yeah.
We've got great players, but we can only sort of play one style of football. We've got to play it through. We can't. They're going to play them big balls in, but who's going to get on the end of them? You're relying on Gabriel or Holding to get up there, or David
Literally.
Luiz, or one of your defenders, but you need a striker that's got some presence. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you was mentioning on the side, Helen, during the game, Balogun.
Balogun can come in and do that.
He played yesterday though.
Well, obviously, because he don't want to be called up to the first team for whatever reason.
Of course he wants to be called up.
No, he does, but the manager don't.
Yeah.
Again, it goes back to the manager. Listen, Mikel Arteta's got some big decisions to make and start thinking quick, because how many losses are the fans out there, like, how many are acceptable this season? Because we're on 10
We're
now.
on 10, so
yeah.
I think
I
we've
want
reached our
all of
limit.
these people, all these keyboard
Stop to
warriors.
you.
Sorry.
There's lots of
Hello,
keyboard
boys and
warriors
girls.
being rude
Come
to
on,
the usual.
let me know.
We got Nicholas Fowler saying Tierney is more important to
start cussing
Arsenal than Aubameyang.
No, you don't get cussed. I'm the only one that gets cussed
I know,
on
I'm
this
going
show.
to get cussed because
They
we've
don't cuss
lost
the pretty
again and
ones.
I'm not impressed. And I'm blaming the players for their, below par performance. And the manager, why did you not bring on Martinelli?
Will he be asked that question? I don't think he'll even have an answer for that.
I
Maybe he's
want
not
one of
ready
those reporters that are going to do a press conference to ask, what was your thinking? You had 2 choices left, 1 sub to make.
Yeah.
Willian, Martinelli. Why did you pick Willian? I'm just interested, I'm curious.
Well, MX UK says Willian needs to see out some games where Arsenal are 2 goals or more up to get his confidence back. He looks scared on the ball right now.
Does.
He slows everything down in the final third.
That's my problem.
Yeah, he's very slow.
Because we were slightly getting at him at that point.
Yeah.
And the tempo just dropped when he came on. Whereas if Martinelli come on, I would like to think on a fit, he's got that hunger. He comes on and he makes things happen.
Yeah.
And he tries to impose himself on the game. I just didn't feel Willian brought any impact to the game.
So out of all the 3 substitutions,
for me, I was
Willian
happy
was
with,
worse.
Yeah, for me, definitely.
So we're not going to talk about Aubameyang that just came on and ran around for 20 minutes.
But at least he had a chance. All right, he had an attempt. So only for that. Otherwise, Willian. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep going back to Willian.
Did Willian have a shot on target?
I don't think so. Did he? I
That
don't
shot that he
remember
took.
Was that a shot on target?
Super chat here from Jamel Henry saying Oba had us playing like we were a man down today. He was MIA. Laka is our main man. He waits for the ball in behind, and if that don't come, he is useless.
No, he's not useless. Come on. Laka's not useless.
Mario saying Lee Judge is going mental in the background. Lee is
He's
on
Can
one.
you guys
Fuming.
hear Lee? He
He's
is
fuming.
absolutely livid.
I don't blame him. John Grimm says Pablo Mari needs to start every game. We haven't lost a game when he's played a full 90 minutes. I mean, judging by what Lee says, the whole £1 million
Again, can
thing.
we ask Arteta this question? What's going on with Mari? What is going on?
Yeah.
Is he injured? Don't know.
But we
don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
We need answers. We need to know these things.
Mutavelli Music TV says Pepe was our most dangerous player. He's rubbish on the right-hand side, though, but on the left, he's always threatening. But he still does too much. For me, he still does too much.
Some days,
Yeah. Just get the ball in, make the pass, take a shot.
Too many touches.
Yeah. That kid, Son, says we don't know how to switch play. Too many sloppy passes, and Partey is injured. Odegaard was a good change, though. I don't think I hope Partey's not injured. How many? That would be like 3 injuries this year.
Oh gosh, exactly. In the space of how long?
Yeah. And he had a really good injury record before he came to Arsenal, might I add.
What we do,
It
just
must be
ruining
the
players.
cold weather or something.
Yeah.
Someone needs to bring over his chef or something.
Right,
Like.
yeah.
Some good food.
Budgie Man says, Pippa, explain what is the point of bringing Aubameyang on? We're never going to play to his strengths when the other team is defending. At least Lacazette had touches on the ball. Big up the Trini Gunners. I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I agree.
This isn't a game where he would be the option to bring on to change it.
Yeah, but also the other option we've got is Pepe can play in the middle.
Oh yeah, but we've
we
only done
not
it once.
tried that?
We have
Yeah.
tried that. There was a time it was Pepe in the middle, Willian on the right, Aubameyang on the left. I
But
think.
do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but it was
we've got
early on in the season.
options, so
It
you
was
can
early on in the
rotate it.
season. This season.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
obviously
would
this
like to
season.
see it tried again in a game like this when we're chasing a goal.
Yeah.
Like, keep Lacazette on as well, maybe, and play Pepe behind him as the 10, almost in a free role, because he can go out wide and he can cut in, and he's got a goal in him.
Exactly.
So, I don't know, it's just options to think about.
Kofi says we keep losing games because of individual mistakes. If we don't cut out individual mistakes in our games, we keep losing foolishly to teams. So basically, Cedric was to blame today.
He was,
is what he's saying.
He was.
Individual errors, because it really could have been a 0-0 now that we've seen what Matt Ryan's capable of.
Yeah.
But that one early goal just loses us 3 points.
What other positives can we take from today? I mean, what about our passing? What would you say about our type of football that we're playing?
I didn't see much great things. I can remember more from the Wolves first half.
Yeah,
to get excited
Like,
about.
honestly, BT Sport
I'm not
had the
going to get
same-
excited about today's performance.
Honestly, BT Sport ever got anything to pick out because they replayed the Ollie Watkins goal about 10 times throughout the whole
Throughout
game.
the
But there wasn't
whole
much
game.
talking
It
points.
was a dead game.
The only other talking point that I could think of is the fact that Lacazette got dragged down in the box and nothing was done about it.
Hello, VAR. Are you awake today?
They don't work for us at all.
Should that have been a penalty?
Well, it was
girls?
definitely a foul because he's pulling his shirt from the
Dragged
front.
him down.
Dragged him. and pulled the player with him and the shirt. So is that not a foul?
Yeah.
Nothing. I saw it being played whilst the presenters were talking about it at the end as well.
And we were like, why is no one getting on the end of it in the box? Well, they couldn't because they were pulled to the floor.
There's a super chat from Taj Bambra saying, hello ladies, our own mistakes are costing us. Oba looks lost still. Willian made 2 mistakes in 5 minutes. Slow play. Top 4 gone now for me, and no idea if we can even win Europa with these mistakes.
I mean, I feel like
win
top
Europa.
4 was gone ages ago.
I mean, Ada was feeling very confident that yes, we will get that top 4 spot.
I mean,
But when you
it was
see
possible.
performances like this,
Well, it's only possible
it
if
was
we
possible.
don't lose the game.
Yeah, but like right now, I don't know, man. Honestly, when you see the signings that come in and the signings, you see improvement in the squad overall,
Yeah,
and you
there
think,
is,
oh, we're
yeah.
onto something. But that don't mean you're just going to start winning games.
No.
You've got rid of the deadwoods. You've brought in a couple players. You're not just going to be miraculous overnight.
No, and it's a tough season.
Yeah, it's too
Lot-
for everyone.
lot of games. Yeah.
I mean, even looking at the side today, how could we have strengthened?
Well, we had a good side out there.
Exactly. So why
Only
are we getting
Tierney
this up?
was the only player that was missing, really.
Yeah,
That
which is
all of us would have chose to be in the team. Who
Yeah.
else had to be playing today that weren't?
quite
What do you
concerning.
mean?
Like, that was a pretty much full
Oh, yes, full
strength,
strength, yeah.
Arsenal team. All
Yeah.
right, Leno.
Yeah. Other than that,
Other than Leno, but obviously he wasn't available today.
Aubameyang wasn't in the team. That's a full strength team.
Yeah, but he came on, so he's still
Yeah.
on the bench. He was
Yeah.
available for selection, but he wasn't chosen. Tierney
Yeah.
would have been chosen if he was available. He wasn't available because he's injured. Like, we still had a good enough team to go and win 3 points today.
Yeah.
In the team that was playing.
Well, here's a comment from Moydeen. Says Emil Smith-Rowe needs to be dropped. I think his performance hasn't been great in the last 3 games. Last 3 games was what? Wolves? What was before that? Oh, yeah, my memory's gone to
I
pot,
can't
mate.
actually remember. What was
Southampton,
yeah,
Southampton twice,
Wolves,
wasn't it?
Yeah. Nah,
Was it?
that's not a... Nah.
I mean, before today's game, we was asking questions of who starts out of
Yeah.
Odegaard and Emil Smith-Rowe.
Well, we've got an option now, so maybe in the next game he'll start Odegaard now, possibly.
It's a shame because Arteta was so excited about the option of having them play both at the same time because he was
Together,
asked in the last game beforehand, you know, would Odegaard make a feature? He's like, actually, you know, never know, Emil Smith-Rowe, Odegaard together will be really nice. And he was smiling like he knew something that we didn't, like it's going to be tasty, but...
Yeah. But he's got the option because if Partey isn't available, then he might start both of them in the next game. You just don't know.
Gayassi says Arteta is clueless. Why must non-performing... Oh, it's gone, sorry. It wasn't a very positive comment anyway.
Non-performing, it's going to be about a player who's not performing well.
Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Super chat here from Lawandal Dambulo saying, you know it's bad when even Charlene has lost all hope. Banter FC still in full effect, I'm afraid. Hashtag GGMU.
Why would you read that?
We won't even ask what team this person supports because I'm sure, you know.
Charlie's always like, what does that mean? She's just reading that bit of mad stuff.
I would do that.
Venkatesh says Watkins for Lacazette, perfect replacement this summer.
I tell you
Replacement
what,
for holding
I'd
needed.
take Watkins all day. I think he'd be a great signing for Arsenal.
Yeah, I think he's comfortable at Aston Villa, you know. I think he's enjoying life.
He might
there.
be, but I'm sure he'd prefer to play for Arsenal.
I mean, they're above us.
I don't care. Listen, every Arsenal fan would much rather play for Arsenal.
it's true.
You know, come on, every little boy's dream.
Yeah. This shows how much Tierney equals our whole left-hand side, says Ryan Darko. Because,
we looked unbalanced.
Yes, greatly unbalanced. Why is it when you play Man United, you go on bad form after that? It's true. Remember, take your time with that silly dance.
I know,
Remember?
people's always getting on
I
to me.
hate when you do it.
Don't
It
bother,
gets me so
cut
mad.
it.
It gets me angry. She'll start dancing, bears man, take your time, ready. It's like, bro, nothing good happens after that.
Yeah.
Nothing good
now I'm
happens after
starting
that.
to realise, but this is how excited we get when we get that one win.
Who's we?
Well, me. Just want to celebrate.
Peter Smith says no Villa player should move to Arsenal. It's a step down.
Yeah, of course. right now. It is.
Mate,
Historically, it isn't.
yeah, when you look at them last season, they just about...
Didn't they come up?
Yeah, it's just about come up. Super chat from Biju Texeria saying, start Martinelli at striker, faster than Laka, can head the
Good
ball,
shout.
better than Oba. He is our best striker. Where is Kieran in big capitals?
We don't
Kieran's
know.
still injured.
What is his injury?
Didn't he? Was it
Is it a thigh strain or something?
something like that? How long's he been out now for? It feels like it's been
Got to be
quite a while.
about 3-4 matches.
Hopefully he's back soon.
DM Ahmed says, we've played 23 games, 2 more than the teams around us have played, and we're going to end up 14th, sadly. We've got to get used to losing games more than winning them.
No, we ain't getting used to losing games.
I low-key am.
I'm not.
We need to clean up on our errors. That's
You're
what
not
we need to
angry.
do.
I'm very angry.
I'm furious, but at the same time, I just want to like, what can I do about it?
Well,
Normally we have a voice when we're in the stands and the club and the manager gets a feel of how the fans are feeling. But they're so disconnected from fans right now because we're not there.
yeah, I know, but it doesn't mean we need to accept losing
Yeah, I'm not
and get
accepting it.
used to it, because
Yeah.
I'm not getting used to that
No way.
ever.
We always come into games wanting to win. I was expecting to see some goals in today's
I
game.
was, yeah. Especially after the first half performance against Wolves. Obviously, we were deflated at the end of that match due to circumstances out of our control. But I expected a lot more today.
Yeah.
Super chat from Mark Humanick saying, I don't think we played all that bad. Villa defence was just solid. Mings is a player I'd take all day.
100%. Mings is a top defender.
Yeah.
I always think, how comes he's not the captain? Because he looks like more the captain on the pitch to me. Obviously, they've got great options for captaincy, but proper leader. He's shouting the whole time, leading from the
Yeah.
back, like proper good player, man. But,
I think he was linked to us, wasn't he? A few
When?
seasons.
Was
he
he?
not linked? I think a few seasons
to be
ago.
honest, I feel like we're linked with
Yeah.
everyone all the
Yeah,
time.
true.
Everyone. Ben McLachlan says, got to say some odd choices from Mikel today.
I agree.
Pepe was good in my opinion, causing some problems. Only positive is, oh, how spicy you feel looking. Wow, this is a nice guy because I'm the one that never gets the compliments. Thanks, Ben.
You do get compliments.
Nah, trust me,
Pippa.
I'm the one that's like, Pippa, out, bro. Pippa, go away.
Not all the time.
Bare racism, fam. Wale says, imagine Arsenal got this deal, Grealish and Watkins for Laka and Xhaka. Grealish and Watkins for Laka and Xhaka.
Yeah, as if.
That's
Is this
never
person
gonna
like
happen.
buzzing? Grealish ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Renewed RS is saying Grealish is a brilliant captain.
We
yeah,
agree.
yeah, definitely.
We agree.
Grealish greater than Mings.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
for
that-
captaincy?
that's probably
because of
that's
what I
the
said about
fan.
Tyron
Yeah,
Mings.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just saying that
Yeah.
they're both great leaders.
Yeah, they are great.
Yeah. I saw one here from Elliot Cole saying Partey has all the bones of a newborn. Drink some milk.
Is that down to him like suggesting he's weak? What's that?
What?
about?
Partey don't look weak, and when he does look, when he's not like injured, he looks the strongest on the pitch
He's
and so
just
comfortable
such a
on the
good
ball.
player
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it's effortless to him.
Yeah,
isn't it?
but Eve Fung says he needs to step up more and be more vocal around the pitch. To me, he doesn't look like a loud player.
No,
he looks
he's
really
not that
quiet.
character. Yeah, he's so good though. He don't need to be loud.
Yeah.
I think more of what he does on the ball is more
He
loud.
does it with the ball.
Exactly,
he don't
which
need
is
to
what we
shout.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that one already. He's spammed me with that one. We need to get some goal scoring form. I'm sick of watching these crosses be put in with no follow up and
We
teams
agree.
set up against us with blocks or fours to nullify our attack because it's so predictable. And that's from Atomic Tadpole.
I agree.
Yeah.
Jeanette Calambo saying, are we just going to forget that Villa should have had a red?
Who?
Villa, Aston Villa should have had a red
Yeah,
card.
they should have had.
Konza.
For which one? Oh,
I'm
Konza.
assuming it must be
Yeah.
the Konza.
Yeah.
Did you lot not hear Ty go on about
Oh,
it?
Ty's always, Ty is always, even if it's the most minute thing, Ty will
Exactly.
make noise
Where's
about
his
it.
heart?
On it, yeah. We need to get him on this email thing, innit?
What's that? To email the FA? So I'm like, I know
Can you
this guy.
imagine if he goes in on the emails like he does
I think
in
he
the
should.
studio?
It's better off doing it in the studio because no
Yeah.
one's listening.
Yeah.
It's got no effect there.
Rohan says, till the 75th minute, Pepe, Saka, Odegaard and Emil Smith-Rowe were attacking. Willian came on and offered no pace and no creativity. I mean, Helen's had enough to say on that. Helen's had enough to say on that. You guys said Arsenal were back. What a joke. I mean, Kieran, who said that? I don't recall saying that.
Listen,
Well, Arsenal's back.
we were back.
I mean, January was a good month.
Yeah,
It was a
January
really
was a
good month for us.
Yeah.
I think, isn't Mikel actually up for manager of the month,
manager of the
isn't
month.
he?
But,
for
I mean, it's
January?
great that he's nominated, but he's not going to win it.
I don't think he deserves to win it personally, because he needs to carry it on into February as well. Like, really.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, I did come into this game today thinking we would get something out of it.
I love you, Sean.
I
She goes into every game thinking that.
There are some games where I'm like, I'm not too sure, but today I really felt like we would have.
I don't know. I'm not confident about Aston. I wasn't thinking about this game or Leeds.
Yeah, I was
up.
confident on the fact of that we played well in the first half against Wolves, and that we got so battered and humiliated by Aston Villa at home, 3-0,
Exactly.
that we needed to come out with a bit of remorse and not revenge.
But like I
revenge
said,
is
I don't think they have the
minor,
mental
but-
capacity to like
Yeah,
get
but
themselves
I
out of
was
the mud.
hoping they needed to have that mental capacity to come out there and be like show who they are. Like I was saying, we're playing with a bit of identity the other night.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand where
but
I'm
now
coming
I don't
from.
know what
But
identity
now
is.
I'm
Like, who are we?
what is this? Yeah.
It bothers me that the game has changed so much because you've got. I keep mentioning Ollie Watkins. Last season, Championship player. You dream of playing in the Premier League. You're supposed to be scared to play against Arsenal, whether you're at home or away.
Yeah.
And he's like he's in the playground with his little brothers.
Yeah, but
Don't forget, he did play under Dean Smith as well before.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be that comfortable playing against Arsenal.
No,
That's not, what's that got? He shouldn't be
too-
comfortable.
He shouldn't, but then what's that saying about us?
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying.
she's
Who are we?
saying.
Who are we?
We're weak. What was it? Weak, softer, the terms
We need
that were
some
being
milk.
said. Who was it? Ever, innit?
What
we
did he say?
enjoyed playing Arsenal. They were weak. They
You know,
were soft.
can I just say, every player that I've ever spoken to, especially ex-players, like
say
ex-Chelsea
that.
players
Yeah.
especially, they say they love playing against
course they
Arsenal,
do.
and that Arsenal are just some flip-flop team.
Yeah.
No, we can't be like that.
We can't,
but we
and that's,
have
and
been
that's
like that.
ex-legends saying that. So
But-
we can't be letting these players of this
but
generation
we
say
have
that.
been like that for the last 10 years. It's not just like 1
Yeah.
or 2 years. Since the era of the Invincibles, really, we became a little bit soft.
Yeah,
We've been
no,
like-
we
we've
need
been
to
like
change that up.
since-
Yeah,
no
but we
one.
haven't. But that's not acceptable.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a
ridiculous.
couple of these legends still. They need to be around that dressing room somehow. You know, like
Yeah,
there needs to
the
be
voice,
that air of
to remind them of
look,
what we've
who
handed
we
down
are.
to you.
Who
like,
are
exactly.
we?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think a lot of these players know.
Yeah. Marcelo Dino saying Pepe being scapegoated again. 9 other players worse than him, and he gets all the stick. I feel sorry for him. He doesn't get a GA.
Who's that?
He doesn't get a GA. He'll be blamed. Oh, if he doesn't get a goal or assist, my bad. I was like, what's a GA?
Sounding like me now.
If he doesn't get a goal or assist, he'll be blamed. Saying Pepe keeps getting
Oh,
scapegoated.
Pepe. Yeah, I agree. I think Pepe's good. I think he's a good player.
Yeah, definitely the last couple of games, but beforehand, I feel
think
like
it's
he
always-
low-key deserved a bit of scapegoatism.
I just think he wasn't given a run.
Yeah.
Like consistently to actually play, his confidence was knocked. Where every time he had one good game and then wasn't played again.
Renewed RS says, if you were to pick, I'm going to rephrase it, but like if you were to pick a man in the match for Arsenal today, other than Matt Ryan, who would it be?
Gabriel, I'd come.
Yeah, he said Gabriel was underrated. I don't know who I'd give mine to,
I'm
you
not
know.
really sure
I would just
either.
go Gabby, I
It's
think.
got to be the goalkeeper only. I
Yeah.
don't think anyone had
No
that.
one really
I
stood
think
out.
Partey was okay. Like, who was great?
Yeah, it's a tough one, I can't lie to you.
Probably Pepe.
Yeah, Pepe or
Pepe.
Gabriel.
Pepe, Gabriel, Partey.
Oh, God, it's going
it's
off,
all
mate.
going off out there.
What's going on out there? Jesse Lingard, I'm trying to think, what's going on? Jesse Lingardino says, imagine leaving Atletico Madrid for Arsenal. Now,
I know.
here's my point.
Yeah.
I was saying, bring in Ivan Toney, you know, get a player from the Championship because you're talking about getting strikers. You're saying Haaland. Why the hell would Haaland come here? Even if we had the money.
Because Haaland could make us great again.
No, but, at the moment we are actually a mid-table team. What's he coming here for?
Literally.
London life.
We
innit?
can't
They all
actually
come to London.
There's no London life.
There's
We're
no
not
life.
done. I'm even thinking how they finding like new players like Thomas has even experienced London. Like, do you know what I mean? You've been in
Yeah.
lockdown. So what can really attract anyone? We can't call for no big names. Not saying that Ivan's not a big name. He's not a household name. But we can't call for no Haalands or no Mbappes or no one. We can't.
Which is so embarrassing.
No, but that actually says where we're at. Says it all.
Yeah, exactly.
We used to be able to be linked to top players like that.
Exactly. Super chat here from JJ Ash saying the new lady is killing it.
Killing
Big up
it.
Helen. In both presence and analysis, should be permanent on the show.
Go on.
Sorry, Pippa and Charlene.
Wow, what, you're kicking both of us out?
Helen's taking over.
Trusting Arteta's process is like, oh wow, I'm not reading that. Whoa, that could have got me in trouble.
Really?
Already?
Bad one.
I mean, I'll let you see, but flipping hell, mate.
I can't
Wow.
even see from here, so I'll catch
Not
up on
good,
that later. Laser is saying a championship for yous. I mean,
What's it?
championship for Arsenal.
No, come
Oh,
on.
no,
Don't
no,
be silly now.
Where do you think we'll finish in the table this season?
What did I say to you when you asked me last time, months ago? I forgot. But I said something mad. I said like 13th or something.
Yeah.
We're not far off though, are we?
We're not.
And I said that in jest, hoping that,
And
we'll
don't
fix
forget,
up.
there's teams around us that have got games in hand as well.
Exactly. Is Villa one of them as well? Because they was out.
Villa had a couple of games in
With
hand over
COVID.
many teams.
And currently they're one above us in the table, ain't
Yeah,
they?
but
Who's winning?
Willock just scored.
Oh,
Willock, man.
Wait, who's Newcastle playing against? Southampton?
Southampton.
Ty gonna be
well
happy.
done, Willock, man.
Was it a good goal?
I didn't see it.
Right, sorry guys, we're just going to watch the goal.
Yeah, just
Right, while you watch that, there's a super chat from Usman saying, United fan Pov. If you look at Ole's coaching staff, he brought Carrick and Fletcher in and has
Decent.
Perfect.
Phelan, who worked
Ramsey goal
under
there, innit?
SAF. Arteta needs to do similar.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry.
Do you know
Sorry,
when
we're
names are
listening.
being written, I'm actually
on,
scared
say
to
it.
read them. Usman is saying, United fan Pov. If you look at Ole's coaching staff, he brought Carrick and Fletcher in and has Phelan,
Yep, I agree.
who
I
worked
know where
under
it's coming
SAF.
from.
Arteta needs to do similar.
I 100% agree. We
But how
need
can
some
it be similar?
legends.
We haven't got a Sir Alex Ferguson unless Arsene Wenger comes back to do something.
so-
No, he doesn't.
These
No, what he's
abbreviations.
saying, he's brought players of the Ferguson era into
Okay.
his coaching staff. He's
Which
going
is
off
what
what I
we
said,
need,
yeah.
yeah.
And we do need that. And I've always said I would absolutely love Tony Adams in some kind of coaching, mentoring around the players and the first team and even the younger players.
Yeah.
I don't know what Arsenal have got against Tony Adams, but like he would be an obvious.
They really tried to incorporate Ian Wright a lot though.
Yeah, but
their
not in the
content.
right place.
I mean, he's still having
Not for
conversations
me.
with them.
Yeah, but he's got no coaching effect
Yeah.
with them. It's like on
because
a press
he's
day.
busy with
It's
media
just
stuff though. He's already
banter.
occupied doing media.
No, I get that, but I'm sure Ian Wright would love to.
I'm
maybe
sure he would
work
too.
at Arsenal in a more serious role within football rather
Yeah.
than media. But I don't know, Ian. Let us know.
Let us know.
He'd be like, nah, I love the media.
So as much as we're sort of making our judgments on what is happening on the pitch, we also need to be looking at what's happening,
Yes,
behind the
because,
scenes as well.
Listen, we've employed a manager with no experience. We accept that. We've been really patient.
Mm-hmm.
He needs help. He can't do everything himself. And if they want us as fans to accept the decisions made, give this manager some help.
Yeah.
Like, he needs help.
He does.
He needs help, honestly.
There's a lot of people
It's a
agreeing
big
with you.
job. It's a very big job, and he's doing really well at times. But he hasn't got the experience, and it shows.
Yeah.
Like in some of the substitutions, in the lineups, in selection. There's a lot of things we could look at and question.
It's true.
A super chat here from Watching Riley Read a Book says Arteta isn't the right man to lead this team.
He can be the right man if he's got more help. But at the moment, yeah, he's looking like he might not be.
Who could be the right man though? Do we even have anyone in mind?
What, as a manager?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
It's too hard to say
I
now.
want to see some Arsenal legends back.
As management?
No, not
But just
management,
involved.
within
Yeah.
the club. They need to breed that energy. They I don't know. Like, I know Edu was loosely part of that, but no young player is going to really look at Edu's career and be like, wow. They're not going to be. Do you know what I mean? If you had Thierry Henry at the club. I'd love Dennis Bergkamp personally
Dennis Bergkamp.
within our coaching
You know his son's playing
structure.
football professionally.
I know. Is it Watford that he's playing for?
His son, listen, I think he was at Ajax. I don't know, is he still at Ajax?
I'm not
Dennis
sure. You've
Bergkamp?
got to move recently, but I forgot what it
Yeah,
is.
I mean,
Championship
he is
side.
the ideal person who lived in London for a long time that I think should be back at the club as well. Tony Adams, Bergkamp, a few
of the
right
players.
calibre. Yeah. Also from the mentality, the mindset, just the footballing brain, the experience they bring to the young players we're developing, to the new players we're bringing in. They're not Arsenal players.
Yeah.
They need to understand what it is to be at Arsenal, and sometimes I'm not seeing enough from these players, and they're coming in on big money.
Not that
Good
much.
point that you make.
They
Helen.
are.
Oh, well, the new players
In
are coming in.
general,
Oh, yeah.
they're not coming to. All right, Emil might not be on big money, but a lot of these players that are signing, Cedric's on big money. Yeah, there's a lot of them on big money. Sorry, let's listen. What else?
No, sorry, someone asked me to give them a wave and a birthday shout out, but I missed the name, so I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. This is what the aftermath is for, Helen. Super chat from Box of Oranges 84 says, "You ladies are all 10s, just like Arsenal."
Well, that's what I think he's capping.
Els, more like right now.
I think he's trying to mug us off there.
I know.
Innit, loser.
Mr. Glenn Johnson says Joe Willock just scored for Newcastle.
Yeah, we saw it.
I know.
I'm not
Chat's
finished. I'm not
going
finished.
mad.
Putting them 2 points behind Arsenal with a game in hand. Wouldn't it be funny with Newcastle above Arsenal?
So that's
it's a
what Ty was
joke.
on about.
That's why he didn't want him to win.
That is why he didn't want him to win now. I know, I didn't realise.
Okay.
Oh, how far we've fallen.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Mohammed says, problem was in the middle. Why do we play 2 holding in midfield? We lack sparkle and we are less of a threat going forward. Simple. Stop playing 2 holding midfielders. I think I'm behind on comments here because there's a lot of people saying Willock just scored.
I know there's
They
loads
must be really behind, isn't it?
going on for Willock. Everyone's still bigging him up. They're still
I
coming
pick up
in.
Willock. I think he's a great player.
Super chat from the Joker saying, "Don't worry, your team will probably scrape 12th. I'm a therapist. Let me know if you're suffering from stress or misery because of Arsenal. Cheers. Good day." Well, thanks, the Joker.
Stunnerman369 says the slow start cost us the game in the end, and unfortunately, when you see that number 12 shirt come on, you just know that the game is over. I mean, it was over way before he came on, though, to be fair.
Yeah, it was. But we had time to get a goal.
Definitely.
We did. It's just so unfortunate that we conceded so early because obviously we sort of needed to build our confidence back from the Wolves game, and then to concede a goal so early on
was not ideal.
It wasn't at all.
Nope. Brian says, so no one wants to say that Arteta looks like the Prince. Which Prince?
What Prince?
I can only back this guy vocally as a singer. Oh, Prince singer?
Oh
my God. Arteta must coach Everton respectfully. Wow. No, he doesn't. Maybe it's the hair.
No, it's the collar, I think, and the jacket maybe or something. I don't
Interesting. That's very interesting. Right, let's go down. I think I'm really behind. There's a super chat saying Aubameyang is not lucky as a captain from Isaac Cox.
No, he's not, to be fair, is he? Mind you, he won the FA Cup as captain, didn't he?
Yeah. And Anton says Pepe is useless, non-effective, keeps losing the ball. Several would be opportunities lost due to him not passing the ball. Too selfish. Why does Arteta keep playing him? Baffling.
Pepe is a key player that we need at the moment. He is trying to make things happen for us.
Exactly.
I don't think he had a selfish game today.
Who's Arteta going to pick over Pepe is my...
Martinelli.
Oh, okay.
If it's the left-hand side.
Can Martinelli do a full 90?
Yeah, I don't know if he can right now, but maybe. We won't know. Maybe we'll start the next game. Let's see.
Hopefully.
But would you drop Pepe for Martinelli?
I wouldn't drop Pepe,
Neither
personally.
would I.
Not at the moment, anyway.
Super chat here from Nduka Akofi. AFTV needs to stop blaming all Arsenal issues on Arteta. Yes, some blame could be attributed to the manager, but some of the players need questioning.
We agree. Which player? Willian, I'll start with.
Wait, say that again. Wait, I'm so lost.
Yeah. He's saying don't blame Arteta.
Oh, so you're saying blame it on Willian?
No. He's saying don't blame Arteta. The players need to take responsibility, blame the players. I was like, yeah, we'll start with Willian.
Okay.
Which is what
Who else are we going to blame today?
I mean, Cedric.
Yeah. We've
for that
gone
era.
over that. We've said that. I think Cedric was a little bit unlucky, but yeah, it was his fault.
Jonathan says free Chambers. Oh my God, I forgot Chambers is still here.
Oh, yeah,
free Nelson, rest Saka and Smith Rowe.
I agree.
Get off Pepe's back, get off Lacazette's back, keep Aubameyang and Willian on that bench. And that was all in capital letters, by the way. He meant that with vim.
Because what he's saying is they came on and done nothing. Should have bought on Martinelli. Should have bought on Martinelli.
Yeah.
Another super chat from Turing Sherpa. Forget the team. I am happy with seeing you beautiful gals with love hearts. I'm glad we've brightened up your day.
Yeah, it would have been a lot brighter if we'd have won.
Exactly, 3 points. Another super chat from Mr. Glenn Johnson. Can one of you please bring a deck of playing cards to future watch-alongs so you can give Ty cards when he's asking for them? Get him mad annoyed. Should we actually do that? Should we just make it rain cards on Ty?
Yeah, he would love it.
I've actually got an idea. Remind me to tell you off.
All
right then. Little surprise for you guys next watch-along.
Even though we just had one, Liam says this team needs a full clear-out, only keeping Leno, Gabriel, Holding, Tierney, Partey, Saka, Pepe and Emile Smith-Rowe. There was no Lacazette mentioned there. There was no Aubameyang.
Yeah, he don't want the old players. I understand that.
Who else did he miss out? There was no Xhaka.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, well, just...
Yeah, I've heard many people say that.
Yeah.
You've got a good point.
Another super chat from AMR Nell. Martinelli will leave this summer for the right price.
No.
An elite club will snatch him away from us, and Arsenal
He ain't
can't
going
resist
anywhere.
a big
Relax.
offer. Worrying time.
Do you know
No,
who
it's
I'm
not
worried about
worrying.
leaving
I'm worried
in the summer?
about Balogun.
Saka.
No, Saka ain't
We
going
need
anywhere.
Saka.
Who told you that?
Why, have you heard who's going?
No, guys,
No,
don't
no.
do this. I haven't heard anything.
I mean, that is her little brother.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, Saka's that. He's our little love.
Wait, he
not
signed
going
a new
anywhere.
deal, didn't he?
Listen, potentially everyone would want to come in for him, but
It's a luxury having a quality utility player like him. Like we
100%.
moved into left back. He was at left wing. We moved into right back. We moved into left back today. Do you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
he could walk into any team pretty much.
he can walk into every team.
Yeah.
He'd walk into Liverpool. He'd walk into every top team.
Willock on target. Yeah, we know, guys. We know. You're
Still seeing Willock
This
coming
guy's
in.
second
Oh, it's 2-0. Is that why I saw Willock again?
Did Willock score again?
Way.
Who is that?
Who scored the second?
No, it's somewhere else.
Is that the
Wait,
same
what
goal?
is it? 2-0?
It's
No, it's
2-0.
not the same goal.
No, it's
No, who's that?
Super chat here from PS Okwu saying
Is it
Rob
Maximus?
and Gabriel at centre back does not work. We turned our season around when Mari came in for Gab. I swear Arsenal will never finish top 4 with Bellerin at right back.
Oh, wow. We're going to put it all on one player.
Well, there's 3 players mentioned.
Oh, sorry.
Rob and
I just thought
Gabriel
Rob Holding,
being
sorry.
paired
I mean, Bellerin, sorry.
at centre back, and yeah.
So what are they saying? That
The whole back line
not
is
good
to go.
enough again?
Yeah, well, Holden and Gabriel together ain't working.
I don't know what their stats are playing together. We lost every game when they played together.
No, they couldn't have done.
I don't think
They
so.
played together that Gabriel's first game, innit, against Fulham. I swear, Rob, yeah, it was Rob Holding.
Was it Holden?
Yeah, of course. Remember, he was doing keepy uppies.
Oh yeah, Holdinho. How could I forget?
Yeah.
They played a couple games together.
I don't think they're bad together. I think today was unfortunate. We ain't got Tierney. If Tierney was playing, it would have been different.
Changes the back line, yeah.
What are we saying about Bellerin?
Listen, I do think Bellerin isn't the best right back in the country.
Okay, that's
being
that's one way of
diplomatic.
getting out of it. Okay, politician.
Yeah. No, listen, I want Bellerin to improve. There are lots of areas of his game that need improving, for sure. But I have seen him improve in the last couple of games a little bit, so maybe it's something he's consciously working on.
And not forgetting he's coming back from.
No.
He's not coming back.
Do not go there and with
back.
that one.
That was 2019, wasn't it?
Tierney is coming back from an injury, not Bellerin.
Like, come on, that was a long time ago. I was at that. Do you know how long ago that was? I was at a game. That's how long ago it was. I was at the game.
That's what they've made us become.
Yeah.
Like we're holding on to, but Bellerin's coming back. from
That was a
injury. No.
long time ago. I can even tell you what I wore the day that he came back. I remember it was a long
Oh,
time.
you've got a good memory.
Innit? What did you have for breakfast?
No, I don't know about that.
Another super chat from Marcelo Dino.
You're right there.
I'm sorry, I had to pause.
She just froze.
No, I was thinking, what is this saying? Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
Of course.
We're blaming Arteta for bringing on Oba, but if he scored a hat-trick, we'd be praising Arteta.
Definitely.
Wait, what did you worry about there?
No, because it said hindsight.
the hindsight, she thought, is it
I'll
saying
be
something
honest,
else?
I've never read hindsight in my life.
Oh.
And you lot call me rude. You lot call me rude when I get onto her for this, and you're like, this is what I've got to
I
deal
thought
with.
it would have been broken up with
Guys,
in
stay in school, okay?
hindsight.
Please stay in school.
Guys, I did go to school and do GCSEs.
Here's a question for you. It says, question for Helen.
Come on then.
Why bring in or start Martinelli when he hasn't played good after the injury? Surpassed for Partey would have been better for the balance.
No.
Go on, argue your case.
What do you mean? Like, what is the case in that? What is actually the question?
So since he's come back from injury, he hasn't been that good.
How many games has he played since he's come back from injury?
Wasn't it 2 or 3?
2 or 3 as a
what game was
sub.
it?
Did he start one of them?
He did, he started
He
one.
had what?
But then did he come off with another knock?
He
45
came off because
minutes?
his shin was bleeding
Yeah,
at half time, I think.
Yeah, so he
what game was it? I don't
obviously
remember,
picked up another
sorry.
injury. No, move on with that. No. I'm not having that. Sorry, it's Ceballos. No. Yeah, and is Ceballos even here next year? So he's on loan. No. Martinelli is our future, I believe, anyway.
Yeah.
So if we've got him, we play him. Simple.
Raj Bai says, we've got rid of Socrates, Mustafi and Kolasinac. I think we need to get rid
of
more
Willian.
bottleneck players.
Yeah, Willian is what he means.
Okay.
Listen, the youth is the way forward. The game has changed, and if people don't see that, they need to start. The game's changed, the rules have changed, which has completely taken out a lot of older legs. And I'm not ageist. Like, I value experience. I'm positive, yeah. But
getting that ageist vibe from me.
no, I'm ageist when they ain't got the legs to play the game correctly, and that's what I'm seeing from certain players.
Martinez foul on Lacazette went unnoticed. VAR question mark says
It never went unnoticed by us.
Yeah.
I mean, while you're saying that, Pippa, Winston is saying we don't get fouls because we Arsenal. Is that what it's starting to feel like? I mean,
say that again, Willian.
We don't get fouls. You got Willian on the
Yeah, I've got
brain.
Willian on the brain. I think because I read something that said Willian.
Winston says we don't get fouls because we're Arsenal.
Yeah, it feels like it feels like that. It does.
And last game, and then there was a few decisions in this game as well.
These officials get things wrong, innit? Again, another.
Yeah, but I feel like
VAR.
I don't know why VAR wasn't actually looking at that.
It's true.
Remember, they're human beings, you know. They'll try and do things and get away with it as much as they can. Like, they're just officials. Yes, they're proper professional ones to the highest standard in England.
Are they?
But when you go to like Sunday league matches, when they go to the referees that have regular games and they know the players in and out, they know what type of players are liability and that will cause problems. They're biased.
Of course they are.
So don't just think because they're at the top level in England like they're not going to be biased. I think some of them are biased towards Arsenal.
They're definitely biased. Mike Dean's always been biased against Arsenal. That's like no question about that.
All right, I get that, but I mean, the ref on the pitch, you know, he has an opportunity to make a decision. If it's not the right one, then we have got more refs behind the scenes.
Yeah, but that incident.
What, the pulling
the
of
ref
Lacazette?
never saw it.
Yeah, he probably didn't see that
why
one.
is
VAR
VAR
We
not
saw it.
coming in? Yeah, but
Exactly,
why? How
and
is it triggered?
Lacazette went over to the ref and said, check the screen.
Yeah, so why is he not checking it?
Because he don't want to.
Yeah, but that's not.
And not to go back to the Wolves game, yeah. I think I'm still
go
upset
back
about that.
Go back there, 'cause we are upset still.
Even that decision there by the ref was poor.
Yeah.
Why was VAR not checked? When it was the Man U Southampton game, you saw the ref go over to the screen and check. VAR played it back how many times?
Yeah.
The ref went over to the screen and checked it. Why wasn't that done on our game?
I know.
It was just a straight off red.
But that goes back to the whole Eddie against Leicester as well.
Oh, God.
Like, why weren't that checked? It's just, it
It's
does
just-
happen a lot. Happens so many times.
Inconsistency.
Officials.
But Alistair says you don't have any proof against the referee.
We do.
don't have an
The
argument.
challenge.
What proof? We watch games. Of course, we've got proof. We've seen it with our own eyes.
Oh my gosh. Let's be real. Holding is not. Oh, I thought he was going to talk about the ref here. Because let's be real. Holding's not good enough for Arsenal. I would rather see the partnership of Gabriel and Pablo Mari.
Yeah.
Blame the ref and not the players. Bore off, says Dave Robertson. Oh, looks like we've got a few officials in the chat.
Do you know, I don't normally blame the refs, yeah? But for the Wolves game, I do 100% blame the ref because...
This Charlene's guy.
That-
She's
I'm sorry, I don't always do that.
My
But
girl's
for
doing
that
hand
game,
gestures.
that ref, he changed the game for us. That actually annoyed me. And the fact that we've lost today, I'm annoyed again. So yeah, I do blame the ref
Let
for that
them
one.
know. Oh, no, don't make me cry.
Do they go on courses as well, like when they make mistakes?
Innit? What is their punishment?
Because they don't get punished, they don't get fines like the managers or the
All the
players.
players, yeah.
But I would hope they get sent on courses to like learn
should.
about their errors.
Kieran's really coming for you. He says, follow-up question for Helen.
Come on.
Odegaard, Pepe, Aubameyang and Middlesbrough Smith Saka were all on the pitch for the attack.
Yeah.
This was already top heavy. Bringing on Martinelli would be too much. Ceballos for Partey, he's a better balance. He's not letting the Ceballos Partey argument go.
Listen. He bought on Willian. I'm saying he should have bought Martinelli on for Willian. What's this guy saying? He should have bought Ceballos on instead of Willian.
Oh yeah, because Partey came off injured.
Yeah, that would have been an option I would have welcomed. I just did not welcome the arrival of Willian.
Are you happy now, Kieran? She agrees with you.
Yeah, Kieran.
Here, have another follow-up question.
Come on, Kieran.
Pippa, have you guys noticed that every game Willian is not playing well enough? Yeah, we definitely noticed. We've definitely noticed, man.
What time is it? We were awake. We're wide awake. It's
gosh.
3:30. Willian is not good enough.
Saya says, my view about owner is Roman billionaire owner, Kroenke is the billionaire owner. The difference is Roman smart manages his finance. I mean, yeah.
Super chat from Peter Baker saying, glad we've got a week off now, need to change. Look, you players have got 1 week to rest and sort it out. We're coming up against Leeds. Is it next week Sunday?
I think it's Valentine's Day. Don't ruin Valentine's Day.
It is.
You know, cheer us up on that day.
Don't ruin it for everyone, okay? Like, we're sacrificing our special day, for some of us, I don't know.
Yeah, not all of us.
To sit and watch the game, yeah? Don't ruin it.
Exactly.
Don't ruin it.
And Leeds, I mean, they're going to come, you know, how they just play fast, energy.
High tempo.
Exactly. We need to be able to handle them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not confident about that one either, but I feel like if I start saying that I'm confident we'll actually win, because every time I'm realistic, say we're not going to win, we actually don't win.
Yes, put some good energy out there. Put some good energy out there, Pippa, we need it.
Yeah. We're going to smash them, man.
We're at home for that, yeah.
Vivek says the whole Arsenal boardroom deserves to be kicked in the arsehole and me first.
Tell him to go down there then. When we're out of lockdown.
What, is he saying that you should be kicked in the arse first?
No, the
whole Arsenal boardroom.
Oh, and then
he's saying we need a whole new board, isn't it? Kick them out is what he's saying.
I think he wants to kick them first, basically.
Yeah, he can go.
As in he'll kick them first.
Eastwood is such a troll.
Tell him, be my guest.
The only Valentine I want is Arsenal 3 points. Yeah.
That would be a great love for us. Take me back. Pirate Radio Archives is saying we'll lose on Valentine's Day.
Do you remember the Valentine's Day when Danny Welbeck scored against Leicester?
Oh.
That was a good one. We need a moment like that.
Beautiful.
We need like a 4-0 against Leeds. Like.
Oh, wow.
4-0.
We need
I thought I was the
win.
optimistic one.
We do need a big win.
Yeah.
Looks like Willock's having a great debut.
I can't wait to see Ainsley now. I hope Ainsley starts in West Brom.
SC30 saying, Pippa, will you be my Valentine for Rose Heart?
Oh, that's so cute.
A rose.
Why are you putting me on this?
Well, they can send you roses,
you
can't
can send
they?
me roses. I'll send you my PO box. Peter Pappas says, Martinez left us for a bigger winning club. Wise man. Are you rattled by that comment?
No, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about that.
Eric says, hello everyone, I think the season is a write-off. All we got now is the Europa League. Arsenal's point tally keeps declining every year. Like, what point? How many won now? How many points? It's got to be the worst.
I don't know. All I know is we're on 10 losses and that's just not good.
No, let me check. This has got to be the worst February points tally for Arsenal ever.
I think it's going to be a very low point season anyway.
Eric Toe is saying
31 points.
Are we on 31?
What
is Villa on? They're on.
I don't even care what anyone's on.
Yeah,
I just know that
31
is just like relegation numbers.
It's ridiculous.
31 points.
Josie Dirts is saying, love you girls so much. All three so beautiful. Pippa football brain, Helen football wisdom, Charlene football heart. Oh, you guys getting all your Valentine messages in for us.
What does that even mean? But thank you. Kroenke is everyone's coming for Kroenke now. Kroenke is a selfish, old, miserable loser. Arsenal are not his priority at all. Retire and let someone else come in, you mug. Love Helen, by the way. Well, at least he ended it with some positivity. I felt uncomfortable reading out all that.
Who was he? I don't even know.
Divesh.
I didn't really hear it all.
I'm not repeating it.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm not repeating it.
Bit much to take in.
I'll repeat the last bit. It says, love Helen, by the way.
Thank you.
The offside rule's got so strict these days. If your toenail's offside, you're finished. Honestly,
literally.
It's honestly so annoying. Even when I see it for other teams, not just Arsenal, I just think, seriously, VAR, have a day off. You don't want to realise that the foul's been taking place in the box, but you want to line up the flipping toe to someone's bottom of their sleeve.
Exactly, and that's the frustrating thing. Yeah. The things they should be checking in depth,
exactly,
they're not.
Like the obvious, you know.
Exactly, it's ridiculous. If you're going to be be consistent with it all. If you're checking so strict on the offside goals, check everything else as well.
Yeah. Someone said somehow, where's it gone? We've got a good relationship with Real Madrid.
Yeah, we know.
I mean,
that.
yeah, we've got quite a few
Ceballos,
players.
We've got Odegaard. They're all from Real Madrid.
Ozil, Anelka.
Yeah, but Anelka, we sold.
Yeah, but it's a good relationship still.
Yeah.
Adebayo, should I mention his name?
Yeah.
There's more that I can't think of right now.
We'd like to have like the trophies there.
Yeah,
we're not, you know.
Super
we need to do better business.
Super Chat's come in saying Willock scored.
We know.
Is that another go?
No, it's 2-1. Unless he scored an own goal.
Maybe they've just tuned in now to the game and seen that he scored.
Oh, okay.
People requesting we read the Super Chats. We are. As soon as they come in, we are reading them.
How are Arsenal meant to be climbing up the table when they lose against teams around us? I mean,
yeah, we are wondering that as well.
Yeah.
Chosen GT is saying Newcastle looks a better team.
Everyone looks a better team.
Everyone just wants to depress us even more.
I could start a team tomorrow and they'll look like a better team.
We're already down in the dumps.
Let me line up some boys in the park, if there's any. Starting 11, they'll look better than Arsenal right now. VAR is consistently inconsistent across the board, so it's all G, whatever that means. It's all G.
Just don't see the point of VAR if it's not going to be used when
properly.
It should be used. Yeah.
It's a shame, really. We must not forget that it's been raining. Oh yeah, I got to tell Ty it's been raining. That's probably why.
Weren't it a bit foggy there as well?
Yeah. Hello, the game's not in London. Is it raining in Birmingham?
Yeah, I think it's raining there.
It looked a bit. It looked like it was ready to snow. I'm not even gonna lie.
It was raining heavy earlier.
Oh.
What, here?
Yeah.
How comes I didn't notice that?
Well, maybe it depends where in London, but yeah, it was really heavy earlier.
Oh. Stop lying. What did I lie about? Stop lying, Pippa. What did I just say beforehand? God knows.
About the boys in
that
the
we're going to finish top 4.
Oh, that my team will be better. Oh, yes. Obviously, that's a big lie.
Do you know, I'd actually be intrigued to see what team you put together.
I'd be a sick coach. Oh, mate. Solid.
All right, so who would you choose if you
what?
were Arsenal's manager? Who would be your starting 11?
Oh, what, from anyone in the world?
Yeah, whatever. Either out of the players we've got, or anyone in the world.
Wait, we've got White Yardie. White Yardie's in the Super Chat saying this is why FA Cup should have been priorities.
Yes, I agree.
Something to look forward to winning.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, we ain't that good that we didn't need to prioritise the FA Cup. I mean, please, we were the holders of the FA Cup. We should be retaining that cup.
Yeah, it's
not
true.
just like dashing it like it's worthless.
But we do need to start concentrating on winning other things. I love winning the FA Cup, but
we need to
can't just be
concentrate
an
on
FA
winning
Cup
a
team.
game.
Yeah.
Let's get real.
Yeah.
Win our games.
Arsenal should consider getting a striker in the summer. We are so poor in the third, 100%.
Yes,
I already mentioned who we should get because I'm giving you a realistic option here. Although Brentford probably would not let him go.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney.
Yeah, they probably won't let him go. But it's a realistic option.
Yeah, and we've got Balogun. I don't know why we didn't lock up his contract. Here's another option.
Yeah.
Question is, would Balogun want to stay?
What do you mean? Of course, as long as he's playing, of course he would want to stay.
Listen, I don't even understand why he's not been included in the last year.
Yeah.
He went to America with the team under Unai Emery.
Yeah.
He was being involved, and I just don't understand what's happened.
Maybe it seems like before these youngsters break into, not all of them, but before youngsters break into team, they go on a loan first. So maybe like what Eddie did, he'll go on a loan
Yeah,
first.
but why haven't we done that?
Yeah,
why
should have done it in January.
He should have done it last season.
Yeah.
He should have been being involved this season, because it's 2 seasons ago. So last season should have been the season he was loaned out, his contract secured, ready to either sell him or use him. Like at some, but how do you integrate? What's the process of integrating our own talents and producing our...
Yeah.
Like, all right, Emil's been brought in, so last season he went out on loan, so I think Balogun should have been as well.
Definitely.
Because we don't have a lot of strikers.
Oh, yeah. Marcus says Eddie has not even been in the squad.
Oh, yeah.
Where is he?
Eddie.
No, but he was in the squad Southampton game. That's where he played as well.
I don't know, maybe he's injured.
But since then, I don't think I've seen him.
Did he come off the bench?
I don't think I saw him in the Wolves game.
No, I didn't see him. Was he on the bench?
I didn't even realise.
No, I don't know.
Where's Eddie?
Likewise.
Where's Eddie at?
Well, Eddie was going to be sold. Was that the week when they were thinking about he might be going? Who was interested in Eddie?
West Ham, apparently.
Because that would have been that week, wasn't it?
Makes sense.
Super chat from Mr. EC Football saying,
Maybe
Pippa, you did predict 3-0 Villa, 2 points for
Why are you being loud? Why are you being loud? Why are you being loud?
Big blue super chat for that one.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I did, because it's genuinely what I thought, only because I just felt like Leno's not going to be in goal. Aston Villa played good attacking football and they got a great defence, and I just thought they would ruin us. And to be fair, the performance was bad, but it wasn't that bad.
No,
as I
we ruined
expected.
ourselves.
Yeah.
We ruined ourselves.
Question for all three ladies. What's the minimum acceptable position in the league at the end of the season for Arteta to keep his job, provided we don't win Europa? For me, the minimum acceptable position is fifth.
Top 4. No, top 4, because we want Champions League.
If I'm being honest, but like,
that is my honesty.
but if you want my answer for how we're going this season, and what's realistic,
that's not going to happen.
I say 7th at the lowest, and that's going to be a challenge in itself for Arteta now.
So if we don't finish 7th, do you think he warrants like starting?
I'm not a sentimental person when it comes to football.
You're like, go.
Yeah, like ruthless. Like literally, Thierry Henry could be the manager, and if he's not doing well, I'll be like, babe, I love you, but you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
So.
Yeah, I for me, top 4 has to be the target. I know we're not going to get that. I know we're not probably good enough for that, even though we do have the capability within the team and the players that should be getting top 4, especially this season with the erratic performances by every club.
Right, both of you give me your answers before I read this out. So what did you say, top 4? Not realistic.
I'm saying not realistic, but, you know, in my wishful thinking, yeah.
Go on, Sean.
Ideally, yeah, top 4 as well, but with the way we're playing in our performances, I think we need to be getting at least top 8.
No.
Top 8 is not a thing, by the way.
No.
Well, even Robbie was like, yeah, let's get top 12. I was like, Robbie, top 12 is not a thing.
1 minute. But we sacked Unai Emery. Where did Unai finish? 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5th. Yeah, let's just
Was it not
remind...
6th, no?
No, 5th.
Okay.
Yeah, we just missed out. And we got to a Champions League final.
Yeah.
And that weren't good enough.
No, Champions League.
Sorry,
You wish Champions League. Sorry. Europa. Did you go back?
I went back.
Yeah. How can you forget, mate?
Trust me, I forgot. I had to forget that one.
Put that one. Delete that from the memory bank.
That was deleted.
Before we talk about that, I might be wrong, which is a suitable username for this comment. Says, should Arsenal accept the harsh reality that they have to earn a place in the top 10 and not simply get without trying? 10th will not be bad for Arsenal this year.
Hello, who is this supporter? Jog.
I don't think it's because Arsenal.
Away.
But his username is I might be wrong. You're definitely wrong, mate. 10th is
You're wrong.
10th is not acceptable.
It is not acceptable.
I mean, at this point, obviously, we'll take it. Because
No, we ain't taking it.
Better than being in a relegation battle.
Are you like, come on.
But yeah, talk to us about the comparison of Unai Emery. Was you a big Emery fan? Because you brought him up a couple of times.
I'm just looking at it is what it is.
Yeah.
Realistic. Like, he wasn't good enough and he got us 5th and a spot in the Europa final.
Everyone loves a European
and that
final.
weren't good enough. So I'm not stupid. I'm not accepting being 10th and saying that that's good, because that ain't good.
Yeah.
Nothing about that is good. Nothing about us even talking in these sentences is good.
Yeah.
So
Diva says, let's not forget this is Arteta's first full season. Mistakes will happen, just need to stick with him. And Toyosi says we have become a mid-table club, 5th, 6th.
Yeah, but we're not
8th,
accepting
10th,
that. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not accepting that. We're not.
The fans are not accepting it, but I feel like the board is.
Yeah, but the board need to go then if that's their mindset. That's not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. Sorry.
It's not.
It's not good enough. It's really not.
So what happens when we do finish 10th this season? Just saying if...
we're going to be moaning. We're going to be moaning again, another season, moaning.
Yeah.
Action. What action can be taken? I don't know.
Who knows at this point? Because I don't think anyone's losing their job, especially during a pandemic. Well, actually...
What do you mean?
What's going on?
I just realised, yeah.
Didn't Bournemouth manager get sacked as well?
What?
No. There's a lot coming in saying Chris Wood in from Burnley.
What, to Arsenal?
Yeah.
Is that what we've become, yeah?
No.
We might as well get in Dean Smith at this point and David Moyes, what they're doing well, aren't they?
No.
That's what we're going by.
No, but to be fair, Moyes probably would have done a better job. Look at West Ham.
Yeah. Do you know what? At one point, remember, like I think he was ill, maybe with COVID, and he wasn't at the grounds. I was thinking, they play better without David Moyes.
Yeah.
But he came back, and they're still playing good. And I'm just like, wow, what's going on at West Ham? That's changed so much.
Because it was prior to that. Because before he got ill, they were doing
bad.
crap.
Yeah.
Then he got ill, and then they started winning. It was like, all right, just stay away, David Moyes. But I mean, look at them now.
They're addressing
They're
their
flying,
issues,
man.
and they're playing good on. They've got a good squad. West Ham.
SM26, did any of you three used to play football?
Not really.
Oh.
I've done a bit of training. I haven't played in a team. I've played for a team once.
What, at school level or as an adult?
As an adult, like a couple of years ago, and I ended up injuring my knee.
The person you least expected to on this couch has played football.
No, I did
for an
play
actual
football,
team.
but not like
No, I actually played
semi-pro or
professionally.
nothing.
Not professionally,
did
no,
you?
competitively.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I played
did.
competitively, but years ago, like at school.
I want to start playing. Do you ladies
I would
want to
play.
I
start?
think I'm a bit old now.
My
I'm
girls
past
play
it. I'm
football.
like Willian
Let's do
now.
Oh, come, let's get into it, girls. Let's build a girls team. Who would like to see that?
Bet they would, wouldn't it? With all honesty, performance-wise, there's been elements of improvement of how we play. Just some poor decisions from some top players and sometimes the coach, poor officiating and luck against us. And that's from Rose Atino. I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah, but
definitely.
we're just getting bored of having that conversation, innit? After every game, like whether it's a mistake, an error, poor decision. We need to own it and start winning matches.
Alistair Brawns, are you not, I mean, you got but your name is Alistair, is adamant about Chris Wood. So much coming in.
It's his
Chris
family.
Chris Wood is 1.9 mil, tall striker, can win
He's
headers.
about a striker.
Yeah,
Okay.
Burnley
I
striker,
didn't
Chris
realise.
Wood.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll look out for him, tell him, and I'll give you my opinion next time.
I mean, that says it all. He's not making enough noise for Helen.
I don't know him, but yeah, he can't be that good.
How many goals has he scored this season as well?
I don't know. Tell us.
might be more than us centre forward. Who knows?
Probably is.
That's probably why he's calling for him.
I'm actually going to check now. Why you read out some comments? I'm going to check.
his name?
I'm going to check his stats now.
Chris Wood.
Yeah.
Used to be a
Here we go, let's
goalkeeper
go to
called
players.
Chris Woods as well.
Origin is saying how many players Arsenal would need to buy and sell next season.
Right,
to
can we
improve?
just remind this person we've signed, I think it's 16 players now under Arteta.
He's got 39 goals, not this season, by the way.
Yeah,
He's 29. Oh, so I'm looking on the Premier League app.
Is that Chris Wood?
And
Oh,
this,
no,
and
this is the old one.
and
okay.
this season he scored 4 goals.
Yeah,
in
so he
20
ain't better than
appearances.
anyone we've got, is he?
Well,
Is he?
he's valued at 1.9.
Well, Lacazette scored like 6-7 goals. Pepe scored 4, 5, 6.
But in the league, we're talking about in the league.
Okay. Well, he's not standing out on those stats for me.
I don't think it's an Arsenal fan commenting.
No, do you know what? I'll look out for him though, because he might be really good.
Oh, Newcastle winning 3-1.
What?
I think I predicted
What did I
Southampton win.
predict on 2 Touch? I think I went for a Newcastle win. Let me know, guys. Mr. EC Football, if you're still here. KO Studios is saying it doesn't take for you to be a football manager to know who to sub and who's not up to scratch, which is why it's so frustrating.
Yeah, I totally agree.
A lot of people are now saying Chris Wood, saying Navarro is saying Chris Wood would be good for the crosses.
Okay, so he's obviously a tall striker.
yeah.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. I saw this comment before. Wait, she didn't say 1.9 meters, did you?
Oh, I said 1.9 mil. I've just
No,
seen the
did you say
comment.
1.9 meters?
No, I said 1.9 mil.
Oh.
Why? What are they saying? LOL, Charlene is so dumb. Listen,
Yeah,
don't
no,
call me
because
dumb.
it's not 1.9 million.
What is it? 1.9 metres?
I love
Yeah, but
Charlene,
we
man.
don't go by metres, do we? We say 6 foot, we go in foot and inches. So actually, Sue Mil Agua, you're so dumb. Why are you putting mils and why?
Charlie's changed, boy.
We go-
Charlie would never
This
do
is
this
what
before.
I
It's so true though. You're going to say he's 6
6 foot, exactly. If you
I'm
put
backing
1.9 mil and you're saying to go for a player, obviously I'm
This
going to
is
think, all right, he's
hilarious.
valued at 1.9 million. Right, so that kind of says it all. He's only scored 4 goals. Like, what do you mean I'm so dumb?
Why are you letting him trigger you like this?
I'm not triggered.
Remember when I got triggered?
Charlie, laugh at
Don't do
him.
it. Don't do it. Don't even do it. I forgot what I was going to read now.
Listen,
Wow.
I've been locked up for too long. And then I come out and we lose.
Yeah, it's a shame, man, honestly. Toyosi says maybe Partey is bad luck. Before he played for Atletico Madrid,
come on.
they won the league. As soon as he left, they are winning the league. He was injured. We are winning. What? We were winning. Now he comes back and we lose.
No.
Oh.
What, they're trying to play Partey now?
They're trying to
I
say
didn't
we're
understand that.
better without Partey.
Wait, no, let me read it again. He said
I think
before
that's what he's saying.
he
He's trying
played for
to say it's a
Atletico Madrid,
jinx.
they won the league. As soon as he left, what? They are winning the league. He was injured. We were winning games. Now he comes back and we lose.
He's trying to say Partey is like the jinx.
I like it, man.
Yeah, there's no jinx.
Kieran Josie says, why wasn't Ancelotti never considered for the job when Emery was sacked? I think he was. I'm sure he was. He was a talking point for a replacement.
He was at one point, but I think he just went with the deal at Everton.
Who, Ancelotti?
Yeah, or no, we probably didn't approach him because we wouldn't pay the money.
Yeah.
I think that was probably what happened.
Mustafi is having a terrible debut, says Wale. What's
I don't
going on there?
care. We've lost. I don't care about Mustafi.
Let's get some more comments in because I'm really behind now because that whole thing threw me off.
But you guys understand where I'm coming from.
Suad says she's on smoke today, but I've never seen Charlene like this ever.
Arsenal don't lose again, yeah, especially on Valentine's Day.
Oh my God.
Charlene's going to start throwing phones and that, bro.
No.
Hold her, SC face, hold her back, guys. Wow. Anyway.
Moving on swiftly.
Tom Couchy says, I hope I said your name right, says, these girls have no faith or support in Arteta, but they did in Emery. What?
No, they didn't say that.
That we're not supporting
They don't understand what
Arteta.
we're talking about.
The guy who got Arsenal all the way up to 8th never won a trophy yet. Arteta has already won a trophy. They're haters. I mean, I've never said that.
But
But
haters.
you know.
We're not actually saying that. See, I don't even understand.
You wait, because if we go back to the question,
yeah,
that was art.
Yeah.
exactly.
Here.
It's all right. They like typing.
On another note, it's Butlers is saying thoughts on Matt Ryan's performance. I mean, we did
Good
speak about
performance,
him
good debut.
early on.
Yeah,
Do you think he was a good signing for us?
Well, listen, of course he's
as
a
a
good
backup?
signing. We needed a goalkeeper.
It's definitely too soon to say, but as a backup goalkeeper, what he showed us today showed us that he's
He can
good
be
enough to.
relied
Yeah, he's
upon.
reliable.
Yeah.
He made some good saves. Yes, the first one could have been better,
I
but
don't
it was
think he had
deflected.
a lot to do, though,
Yeah.
if I'm honest.
What do you mean? They were firing shots at some
No,
point.
yeah, but like.
And do you know what I enjoyed actually? His ball distribution.
That
Because
is
Leno gets
really,
criticised about that a lot, but he was
Yeah.
basically
He
like
looks
involved
good.
with the outfield play, making the right passes
How
and
long's
stuff.
Leno out for?
It's just
Is
one
it
game,
one
ain't
game?
it? So he should be
we
back
probably
for
won't
league.
see much more.
All right,
of him
sorry.
then.
Let me just at this person called Jamie LD3R. Says Pippa called Bellerin a good game. You got no right to chat. Listen, what I said was everyone had a bad game. There's no reason. The words could came out of my
Yeah.
mouth. I don't know why I said that. But there's no reason to name Bellerin amongst the players that did terribly bad when
they
there was
were
players
all-
before that, before
yeah.
him, that were worse off in today's game. That was my only comment I had to make. Like, it's because we get so used to calling that Bellerin, Xhaka,
Yeah.
and Willian.
Yeah.
You just automatically say their names even when they're not the worst on the pitch. And I just said he
They
didn't
could
deserve
just
that
make
today.
one mistake and then
I don't
straight
think he had a
away.
bad game.
That's what I meant. Like, he didn't deserve that today.
Yeah.
But all you got coming at me is, he had a good game.
All right, should we just say the whole team had a really good game?
No, they were
Just
terrible.
to make everyone happy.
They were terrible.
Super chat from Brian Holiday saying, considering the number of young wingers we have, the Willian signing looks worse by the day.
Totally agree.
Reece Nelson can't even get on the bench.
Because it's hindering the development of other players. Because it's like, well, we've signed him as an experienced player. We need to play him like we're panicking. So he's just getting selected on his past reputation. But I don't think he warrants that selection for me on performances that he's given.
I understand what you're saying. I understand your frustration. On the flip side, do you think there's something that Arteta is seeing in Willian, which he's trying to bring out, which is why he's always, named amongst the bench, which is why Willian is always
because
getting
of his experience, and he's probably
minutes.
got a really nice personality. He's probably like,
Do you think?
what else can I say? Because I ain't seen it on the pitch.
Do you think there's more to come from him?
No, if I'm honest, I keep hoping every game he's picked is going to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting.
Here's a good one, talking about defenders, from CDY7. Says, thoughts on Spanish centre-back Juan Kerr Arsenal are linked with? Any thoughts on that?
Don't know who he is.
Wait, read the name
I
again.
know, I wanted you to react, man. I thought you'd be like,
We're trying to get us. Oh yeah, I know him.
That was a good
I
one.
don't know him.
How did they spell that?
Juan, like Juan, and the surname Kurr.
Do you know the way they write it
It's
can
sick. That was a good
sometimes
one.
actually look believable. Oh, how much time do you guys actually put into?
That was a
thinking
good
about
one though,
this?
because if I wasn't on my A game, I would have been like, oh, who's Juan
Easy to
Kurr?
get caught out.
How do you pronounce that name?
Juan Kurr.
Okay.
She said it so possible.
That's how they're going.
Yeah, that's a good one. Big up yourself, CDY7. But no more of this, please. Yeah, it's enough, right?
They're going to keep it coming. Super chat from Brian Holiday. Considering the I've read that one already. Osman Fateh, is it worth giving Arteta another season after this season if we believe our results will be the same? Arteta can easily be our Lampard. What will it take to pull the plug?
Yeah, I really would like to know the answer to that question as well. Tell him, can you email Arsenal Football Club and ask him?
And then let us know what
Yeah, let
the
us know the
response is.
reply, because we have asked this question. We've discussed these questions. We don't know the answers. We do not want to see Arsenal losing, obviously. So
Yeah.
we don't know how many losses triggers that, but we'll see. Hopefully, can we go the rest of the season without losing?
Yeah, you wish. I mean, that would be
Really?
amazing.
But can
That would be
we?
amazing.
Realistically, no. So, when was the last time we lost more than 10
I don't know,
games
you know.
in a season? Because I
I
don't
don't think
remember
Wenger's done
ever losing 10 games. Hence why I'm quite
It's
not
yeah,
having
it's a bit
any of
mad,
this.
yeah.
I'm not entertaining it, honest.
Crazy. It's so disappointing.
There's still loads of comments coming in about Joe Willock. And Lewis P says Steve Bruce has got more out of Willock in 45 minutes than Arteta has in 13 months. If he carries on, Arteta will go down as our worst ever manager.
Oh, mate. See, you guys fire these shots, try to get responses out of us, and then come back
then
at
cuss
us.
us
Say
if
that we're
we're-
Arteta out,
yeah.
you know. We're reading the comments that you lot are saying. No one's saying Arteta out.
There's a super chat from Monish Selvamuth, and I'm
They
just
should
going to
ask me
say,
these questions.
you have not got me on this one. Should Arsenal sign Leipzig defender Irek? And I'm not going to read the other half of
See,
that.
what is it? A super chat?
No.
SHUN.
Well, that's a bit bait, that one, isn't it? Why did we give up the FA Cup for this, says Jim. And Divesh says, patience is a virtue. Let that sink in, people. We've been patient for about 8 years.
We have
Yes.
low-key.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I wonder sometimes when these people writing these comments started supporting Arsenal, when they started watching Arsenal, if they're that patient still.
Yeah, like I think they probably started, no offence, but maybe
Like-
started watching like this season or
Like,
last season.
That's the only way I
Just
can
hold
kind
tight.
of like
Yeah.
really.
Or not like really invested into the
they're
team
just
like that.
they've not got the depth
Yeah.
of knowledge if that's what they're coming with, like honest.
No offence, Divesh.
Yeah, no offence, but Divesh,
Respectfully.
rewind, yeah, because on the internet you can look at every season before this season and you come back to me with that comment.
Just to ask Divesh, how long have you actually been following Arsenal Football Club? Like,
Please
thoroughly,
let us know, yeah.
you know?
Nigel Dean is saying in
Because
big
I even went to
capital.
Paris as well. Baku weren't the only time, yeah.
Yeah.
And after Paris,
God.
it was meant to be like the changes were going
Yeah.
to happen, and they
Did you go
haven't.
to the Allianz?
Yeah, when we lost 5.
Was you
Yeah,
there?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, that's one game I would not
that
want to
was
be at,
a
mate.
painful experience.
Yeah.
That was probably, that was not good. Innit? Too many bad ones.
Nigel Dean in big capital letters saying it's a pandemic. I mean, we can't
Yeah,
really
we know
blame
that.
it.
Every other club is in a
Exactly, we
pandemic.
can't
We're
blame it
not
on a
there
pandemic
alone.
because it's not Arsenal which is isolated in a pandemic and everyone else can run wild.
Kieran Joseph says, interesting fact. I might have to double check this, fact
Kieran.
check this, but he says, last season, which was dreadful, we lost 10 games.
Oh, okay.
So that
we're
means
on
it's going to
10
be worse. I think
already.
it's going to be worse than
Oh,
8
God.
finish
Yes,
then.
it's not good. It's really not good.
I need to fact check that, but we probably
No,
did.
it's my same Kieran, isn't it? It's got
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like the
Kieran
same
Joseph.
Kieran. We trust you, Kieran.
Is that your son?
No.
I thought you said that's my son, Kieran.
That's the guy that keeps
That's the
asking
one that
the
keeps
questions.
asking me the questions. He's on one. He's a keyboard boy. Right, Joseph, give us the stats.
Oh, no,
Is it Joseph?
Kieran Joseph. Gosh.
Oh, mate.
It's a long day.
But Marcelo says, I think Divesh means patience with Arteta.
No, my patience is really
like, we can
being tested.
We can sack managers every year and give them 500 million for a new squad every time. We aren't Chelsea or City.
maybe that's the reason why we ain't Chelsea or City. Come on.
Man said, Pippa, if you're an Arsenal fan, why the AC Milan top? This is actually the Arsenal training kit. Are you joking? I don't know if they're being serious or not. You can never tell.
Oh, dear.
Through and through, mate. Through and through.
You've got to just keep your head there.
Yeah, like
Make sure the Arsenal sign shows.
why do you honestly now think? Who do you honestly now think is a better coach, Ole or Arteta? Truth and no bias.
Listen, I'm
That
just
means
gonna...
Ole. That means Ole, basically,
Right,
without saying it.
so how am I going to answer this question? By using the factual evidence? Where is
how you
Ole?
feel.
How I feel, I'm going to back Arsenal all day long, but it doesn't mean it's the right answer.
So basically, it's Ole, innit?
Well, right now, I hear my man's like steering his club.
Ole's
like,
been-
right up near the top of the table. And
Ole's
we
been in
ain't
his
near
job
the
for
top.
longer. Ole's been in his job for longer. Yes, he struggled a lot more as well in his
I
first
think
season.
the
I can't remember
point-
where they finished. Was it 5th or?
I think
Last
the
season.
point he's
Not
trying
last
to,
season, season before.
the point he's trying to make is look at Ole. He was really bad, like
Yeah, he
Arteta.
was bad, yeah.
Trust, have faith, and we might get up there as well.
Ole hasn't done
But-
anything yet, though.
No, he hasn't.
He's just had a
And-
nice, consistent
And to
run.
be fair, Tottenham are up there as well, and they're not up there. So it don't mean Man United are going to finish
Exactly.
up there.
So,
So
yeah, we can
you know,
credit
we
Ole
can
for what he's
all-
done recently. The turnaround,
A good run.
a record 9-0 win, like all these things. But
Yeah.
every manager, it seems like in this season so far, has had a burst of good
Yeah,
moments.
but
So
this is the
he hasn't
season.
done anything yet. So I'll answer that at the end of the season.
I'll
Yeah.
answer that at the end of the season.
And I'll do it no bias
But
as well.
to be fair, I feel like I think I'd prefer Arteta if I'm really honest. But I don't know because I question his decision making is too erratic. Like I feel like sometimes I want to give him credit and be like, yeah, you know, he's getting there.
Yeah.
And then he makes stupid choices
Yeah,
and
it's just that-
decisions that I can't understand. And then I'm like, no, but you can't win me fully over with these inconsistencies.
Yeah, it's true.
That's just me, you know, being honest.
The thing I like about Arteta is he has more about him. Like he will talk to the refs, he will have passion. Ole's just always got this uncomfortable smile on his face. Like he could be losing 3-0
Yeah.
and
he's
they're
sitting there
smiling. Like,
smiling.
and I'm just like, bro, I would not want my manager to do that.
Yeah.
After the game, like the presser afterwards,
Yeah.
he's like, well, you know,
But
he's just smiling. Like,
Yeah.
no.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
He just seems like a nice guy. Just
Yeah, but
like,
you can't be nice in football.
we've lost
Yeah.
today.
You
can't be nice in
need
football.
that
I'd love to know though.
ruthlessness
You need something about you.
Do you think Mikel has a go at any of the players when they're really bad?
Well, did you
Do
see him
think?
after the
Talking to the
game
ref
today
like that?
talking to the refs?
Yeah, but I don't care about the refs.
No,
The
I
refs
think he
are-
does. To me, Arteta looks a bit
think?
stern, you know.
Can any of the players?
I feel like he's a
Like,
silent assassin, like on camera,
Do you reckon?
smiley.
Yeah.
I reckon he goes in the changing rooms,
Does he
cusses
kick-
my man
does he
in Spanish,
kick like
cusses my
Tarzan?
man in French, cusses this one in English. Like I feel like he goes in, like
He's like Karate
he gets,
Kid.
He gets personal. Like I feel like he gets personal. Like, I'm just imagining this. Like,
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel like
picturing
he'll
him
say
right
certain
now,
things
yeah.
in certain dialects of certain players, so they can
Point
feel
out.
it. Like
Yeah.
I
and,
think
like,
it gives them
mean
the
this.
cold treatment as well for days if they really piss him off.
And I think he does that. I think he's stubborn.
Yeah.
Like he will just ignore people.
Because I feel like
Do you
Wenger.
reckon?
And I feel that's why there was a little bit of a
that.
problem during
Yeah,
November, December. Because there was
Yeah.
certain things were coming out, like rumours that there was so much going on in the squad. And I feel like maybe he just ignores people, leaves them on red on WhatsApp in the group and that, or just doesn't involve them in certain things.
Yeah.
He was isolating players in certain training sessions.
Well, look at what he done to Saliba and Kunduzi
Yeah.
and like
Exactly.
Like
so I don't
we've
feel like
seen-
I feel like he's a silent assassin. I don't think he's like a proper nice guy that everyone thinks.
Yeah.
But then again, Ollie could be the
I think
same.
he's
Imagine
quite
Ollie shouting in the
stubborn.
changing room. I can never imagine
No,
it.
I see Ollie as
the one you need to
he's like their mate, isn't he?
Yeah,
They're like
exactly.
friends.
All right, lads, don't worry. Next game, we'll
Meet me
pick up
upstairs.
and
Meet
we'll
me
do
upstairs
this.
for a cup
Yeah.
of tea or a little beer. You
I've
know.
got the
We'll have
biscuits
biscuits.
out.
Could you imagine?
I can actually really picture Arteta going in on the players, though.
Yeah.
I can picture it. But that's what you want.
But we need a response now from the team because he should be going in with that attitude after this game, innit?
No, 100%.
10th
So we bounce back.
10th
Yeah.
loss. What would he be saying?
Who knows, man?
It was our error that cost us again.
What was you thinking? You weren't.
You were out of position, you gave the ball away.
What was that about?
Someone said Arteta should go on loan. I thought I was seeing things. I said,
I
thought I was seeing
I didn't want to
things.
read it.
Where should he go?
My lord.
Where should he go to
Imagine
Madrid?
managers getting loan deals.
To Barcelona.
Do you think the Wolves loss cost us top 4 or 6?
Definitely. No, but you can't. What about the 9 losses before that? They've all cost us.
So
They've all
players,
contributed.
you also said, so players aren't bothered anymore, lacking motivation. Top 4 was always the aim. That's my point about the
100%.
mentality of
Yeah,
getting out
that's
of
what
it.
we're
And that's the
saying.
concerning thing.
That
when-
is the worry.
Yeah, players ain't being motivated. How are they going to get on the pitch and turn up? That's
I
the
just don't
people
know if
that's
they
going to get us
care
the
enough.
results.
Like,
They ought to care.
Saka cares. Like, I feel like, you know, like when he plays, you see
That hunger, that passion,
Yeah.
which is
I
what you
wanna-
want to see in your games
I wanna
from the
see
whole
that
team.
from everyone.
Exactly. Pepe is starting to come out
Yeah.
more. We're seeing more
That's
of
confidence
it.
as well,
Exactly.
which is why he shouldn't be dropped.
Exactly. We need to keep that up. Even Lacazette.
Yeah, Lacazette, listen, Lacazette starts for me all day. What, am I going to drop Lacazette to bring on Eddie? Like, no disrespect to Eddie, but that's just crazy. Like, if people are thinking
No,
that.
I understand where you're coming from, Helen.
That's just not an option, personally, for me.
I think we rattled
likewise.
Mohammed with the whole Ole and Arteta talk. Because he
Did we?
said,
What
you're
was
taking
it?
the mick out of Ole, but look at Arteta. Know your place. You're a mid-table team.
Who's taking the piss out of
I can hear the venom in his voice. Like, know your place.
He's a nice guy.
Wow. Tell us. Wow. Sorry,
They don't
Mohammed.
know us, do they? They're telling us to sit down. I don't think so.
When the cameras are off, I'm joking. It's,
Sorry, just to go off subject, Mr. EC Football. Charlene, you said 2-1 to Newcastle, and you were going to say 3-1, only for comments to put you off. And you said, no way, Newcastle was scoring 3 goals. Pippa might be saved because of that. Oh my gosh, what is the current score?
It's 3-1. 3-2.
3-2.
Oh, is that what I
I
predicted?
said Newcastle were going to get 3 goals. Oh man.
But you
I
still-
feel
but you
like
still
my
wouldn't
Do
have
you
been
bet?
right.
Do you bet? Do you put
Oh, no, we
bets
did
on?
predictions.
two
We did
times.
predictions. But you still wouldn't have won. It's not 3-1 anymore, mate.
But I'd have been closer.
Anyway, I forgot what I predicted, but we move. Needed a few changes in the next match to freshen up. And AJ says, do you think we should carry on playing Pepe on the left instead of the right? I think on the left.
Left,
But then where
yeah.
does that leave Aubameyang? Because he looks pointless in
Well,
the
I
middle.
think Aubameyang, something's going on, so maybe he just needs a little bit of time to deal with whatever's going on in his life.
Yeah.
Like, if the team can win without Aubameyang, what's the problem?
Yeah. Divesh says, Arteta is not a 10-year veteran as a manager. You can't get at his throat in moments like this. Arteta has nothing to do with the past 12 years or so of hurt from a managerial point of
Oh
view.
my God.
Divesh, I'm reading a lot of your comments, you know. He is right, but like,
Yeah, but we're frustrated.
he's the old Charlene. You and Charlene was bare positive. He's the old Charlene.
Wait, I am still positive, guys. Sorry, just going back to your previous comment about changes. Is there any other changes you guys would make?
Someone's been sent off.
Who sent off for who?
Newcastle.
What, red
Hendricks.
card?
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Really?
it's Hendricks.
Wait, what minute is the game on?
Can't see, you know.
50.
Oh,
wow.
maybe they're not going to win.
Mate.
Sorry, what was your question, Charlene? Sorry.
Any other changes that we'll make? So going
What
into the Leeds
changes
game.
would be made?
What about Emil
How,
Smith
where?
Rowe? Does he still
All right,
start
one
for you?
change. He can have a rest.
I think, yeah, he can have a rest.
He can
Start
have a
Odegaard.
Yeah,
'cause
but
Odegaard
definitely be on the
looks
bench,
good.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odegaard,
100%.
yeah.
What other change would I
I'm
make?
confident for that swap to be made. What
you know
else
what I
you
wanna
need
see, yeah?
change? What do you want to see?
And I don't know if Partey will be fully fit. If he was, I'd want to see Partey and Ceballos. 'Cause I don't think we've seen that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
But we're playing
Leeds.
Leeds, so we could go a bit more creative
Yeah.
against them.
Yeah, I'd like to see that as well.
Not everyday defensive, man.
Yeah.
Leno straight back and go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's only one match ban, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've still got it in my head that it's free. Yeah, I'm sure. Obviously, Leno's going back and go. Yeah, he's going to have a break as well with this week. Like, yeah,
exactly. Come back
Definitely.
fresh and strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leno in goal. It'd be interesting to see if Tierney's available next week.
I hope so, man.
That would be the change
Yeah.
I like to see.
That's
Yeah.
the big change we want to see.
Yeah,
I am actually praying he's back.
pray, man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, the heart he brings to that team.
Exactly.
It's just
The
brilliant.
pace.
Different gravy. What? I'm getting distracted by the
know.
game.
Oh,
Sorry.
Who just scored?
I don't think
is
anyone
he,
did.
Is he
It's a
taking his
foul.
ankle?
Oh.
On Shea Adams. Willian out, Pele in. Maybe Pepe.
Pepe.
'Cause,
Who out? William?
Yeah, we agree.
yeah. No, be
Or
creative
Martinelli.
leads means opens up to them and we'll lose. Oh, say no to creativity.
Okay.
Marcus Comfort saying no creativity. Danny and Partey are Spanish too. Oh, what? I mean, Thomas is Ghanaian, but he speaks Spanish. When did it become acceptable to finish mid-table with such a lack of passion from players in an Arsenal shirt? It's a joke. Should have got Brendan Rodgers when we had the chance from Ben Stratton. Remember,
That's
this is
a
why I
good
get annoyed
shout as well, 'cause he's a
Remember
good
when
manager.
everyone was rumouring like, Mourinho could come in whenever like Emery was going, and I was like, get Brendan Rodgers. I swear he was available.
Yeah,
not
he was
available, but like,
I think he was. Yeah,
and I was like, get Brendan Rodgers, and they were like, oh, you don't respect Arsenal. Why would you want to get
like,
Brendan
we're
Rodgers?
too good,
And I'm
for
like,
him.
probably
we're
can't
too
be,
good for a manager with experience, but
we'll give Arteta time.
Like, that's what I'm saying. There's no.
The fan base is mad because I was like, bring Brendan Rodgers. Like he came close with
He's
Liverpool,
young,
he's experienced.
And also because they were saying about Arteta, oh, he developed Sterling. Well, Brendan Rodgers managed him at Liverpool, you know. But again, we would be judged to bring that in.
So you can't make any comments because they'll be like, what do you know, mate? What's
you
the
know, you're a
difference?
woman. What does a woman know?
Get back in the kitchen.
Play both Odegaard and Emile Smith Rowe. They look good together, says Kieran Joseph.
Yeah.
And Kaima says the refs these days are twisting and turning the rules. # David Luiz didn't deserve it.
I'm going back
I'm
there.
with the hashtag.
SM26 says Pippa left wing, Helen centre mid, and Charlene right wing. So basically, I'm Pepe or
Saka.
Aubameyang.
I'll take that
Or Ceballos.
There you go. Matthew McFadden says Mark Noble and Thomas Partey in Arsenal midfield will be unstoppable. Mark Noble,
Noble,
is he still
West Ham,
playing?
that one.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll tell you
He's a
what.
bit old, isn't he?
He was a good player, man.
Definitely.
Very good player.
Never got his flowers
Very
while he's playing.
underestimated.
Never got his flowers. He's one of,
Yeah.
it's a shame that
He
maybe it's
put in
changing
a
now,
lot of
but
work.
a lot of players from smaller clubs never got their flowers to get those England call-ups.
Yeah.
Like, remember him? I mean, Jermaine Defoe definitely did get a call-up, but he didn't. He got. But Mark Noble, quality player, he never gets his.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good
But is he
player.
still playing? I ain't seen him in the show in a while.
Last
Did
season
I see
he was.
him?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure about
last
this
season he was.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think, did I see him this season?
Was he released or is he still there?
I don't know,
I'm
you
not
know.
sure.
Probably going to the coaching stuff.
Yeah.
But see, that's what you do. Them kind of players, you keep within the club.
Taj Bamber says Arteta just loves getting his Willian out. JJ Gaming says, no, honestly, why Arteta didn't play Odegaard, Martinelli and Aubameyang?
And Aubameyang. So what, take off Pepe for him?
Probably.
Take off Pepe for who?
For Aubameyang.
Oh. No, man, we needed to keep Pepe on.
James Ship says, should it have been a red when Saka was brought down last man? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
should
a
have been
debate
a
in
red.
itself. Did VAR look at that?
I don't think they
So that means that's two really crucial decisions that VAR did not look at. Or incidents in the game that VAR,
The Lacazette
that's
one,
the
the
whole
Saka
point
one, yeah.
of VAR, isn't it?
Yeah.
If the referee, so what they're saying, the referee it weren't obvious that he never saw it.
But who,
I don't
who else
get
was
how
there
that
for last
works.
man? I feel like they were
don't
missing a really
know.
interesting game here.
I really don't know.
What's the score now?
No, it's still the same score.
It looks like it looks a lot more entertaining than our game.
Yeah, trust.
Subbod is saying he misses Maitland-Niles.
Well,
You didn't really play
he hasn't
enough.
even played. What did you miss exactly?
Oh gosh.
Hi from Habaswain, Kenya. Pippa, new lady, her name is Helen.
Hello.
And Charlene, I think some players need to be sold for good. Bellerin, Cedric and Aubameyang, so that we can have a new playing style, and I'm missing Kieran Tierney, and that's from Ibrahim. So he wants Bellerin,
there's
Cedric and
things-
Aubameyang gone.
Cedric-
Cedric's
can agree
just
with.
come in. But Cedric as well, you don't like Cedric?
No, I like Cedric, but if he was sold and we made a profit, I think it'd be good business.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the next comment, sorry. I'm laughing at this comment from, I don't even know why I'm laughing actually.
But that's only if we spend the money correctly.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Subod says we need a woman manager. I don't know why that tickled me. I
We
don't know why
don't
that made
have
me laugh.
a woman referee.
I
I
don't know
think
why
we
that
need
made
a
me laugh,
woman
but it did.
referee first.
Oi, can you imagine that?
That ain't
mean-
going to happen. Oh, come
But
on.
can you imagine? Times are changing.
Do we have
Emma
a-
Hayes was about to be named as the first men's professional team manager.
Okay.
But
I
she
think-
kept the
is
job
that
at Chelsea.
that blonde lady.
Yeah,
I
for
think
Chelsea
I saw
women.
that.
Oh, Chelsea
Yeah.
manager.
But she
Can you imagine though?
I mean, it's going to happen one day, but will it be?
Might be me, you know,
Maybe.
when I'm like 50.
It's about equality. If it doesn't matter
Well,
of the
it
gender,
is,
if
but
a
in
woman,
certain areas it isn't, is it?
but would
Clearly.
the players
But
respect
could you imagine though, like
a woman coming in and, you know,
In the
laying
change
down
room
the
telling you
laws.
what's- No, I doubt it.
I
I'd love
think
to
that'd
see
be
it.
very
come on.
interesting.
But like,
It
there's
would
big
be.
egos at clubs, especially in the
Yeah,
male team as
I'm
well.
not
Like,
even no
there's
woman
big
tell me what to
egos.
do.
They don't even look up, like, Arteta's
Yeah,
got
but when
37,
they're
they don't
not
even respect
getting-
young managers.
But when they're not getting paid, they'll be listening to what they
Exactly.
Or
But not only
picked.
that, I'm sure they have respect for their mothers. So, you know, if they look at it in that respect, well,
They don't look at it like
They
that.
don't
do
care
they?
about football. Listen, when it comes to football, it's football. We don't care about none of this outside stuff.
No,
Like,
but I
mean?
do think it'll be nice to see a woman referee like in the.
I think
Premier
that'll
League.
happen definitely soon.
When?
Yeah.
We've had a linesman girl.
Yeah, that will happen soon. Man.
When? How soon?
Like
Like, it's
2
been
years?
like about 5 years now.
I
She's
think
been
it's
involved.
changing
changing
2 to 3 years.
slowly.
Very slow.
Yeah. But I think that'd be interesting to see.
And why is there still only one woman?
I don't know.
It's the same woman,
But
isn't
women,
it?
Sean
are
Matthews.
It'd be
women
good to
coming
see more.
forward?
I don't know. I mean, I
The
don't
other
know.
thing, though, Helen and Pips, is a lot of women don't like football.
No, a lot of women do like
women
football.
do.
No, a lot
I
of
know
women
the
do, but there
majority,
are
yeah.
a lot of women that absolutely, even if they've got partners that are like, oh, I've got a game on,
Yeah.
like they never understand like how important football is.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know?
No, they use that as an excuse to get away from their partner. They'll be like, yeah, you're watching football, I'm going out.
No, yeah, I saw an interesting comment the other day saying, because obviously they're talking about the growth of women's football. And you know, you always get the same comments like, we don't care about women's football. we don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
And then someone said, if women cared enough about football and supported the women's team, then the women's team would grow.
Yeah.
Like,
Why
more
can't
women
no?
watch. But like,
one minute.
why can't fans just
men?
watch the
Why
game?
can't men support the women's
Yeah.
game? Yeah, they
Yeah.
like women in other industries. Come
Yeah.
on, nah. Not having that comment.
Kingsley Green said Adele would have us rolling in the deep. That's
Yeah,
jokes.
she really would.
Adele would be sick, mate. She'd be like, oh, you.
Yeah.
Moideen says, I can see Arsenal becoming a small club
Oh, go
in the
away with
next
these
10 years.
comments.
10 years. No, he says 10 years because them playing like this will make them lose a generation of fans.
Yeah, no,
And
I
that's completely
totally
true.
agree. Yeah,
Because they've already lost
Yeah,
the next, like anyone's got children now.
They're supporting Man City, Man U,
When did you ever think,
Chelsea.
my son was like, I want to support Man City. I was like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
But he's seen them
And
win
he's enjoying
trophies
their football.
Exactly.
regularly.
The excitement.
Yeah. But
it's
this is
sad.
where it goes back to the board and back to the business model and all of the, without having a team that plays good football firstly, without having the right players to sell the shirts, to attract the fans, what young kid is going to want to support Arsenal?
Yeah, it's true.
You know, and when everyone was supporting Arsenal when I was at school.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm a Londoner. It was only Arsenal,
Yeah.
whether you were
Arsenal.
from North London or not.
Exactly.
You'd have pockets of Spurs
Yeah.
fans. I've got friends that support Spurs.
Yeah.
But
It was predominantly Arsenal.
listen, it was
Arsenal.
always
now,
70-30.
if you look at the generation
Yeah.
of players in the Premier League now, just let's focus on the Premier League.
Yeah, they all support
A lot of them
Arsenal.
supported Arsenal growing up because it was a team to support.
Because they were watching Thierry Henry,
Yeah,
Dennis Bergkamp,
exactly.
Ian Wright,
Yeah.
the great teams.
Right, Charlene, you know what time it is, girl. You gotta find that comment.
All right, guys, send in a nice positive comment for us
Well,
to
it's gonna
end
be
on.
hard.
Before we do that, though, Paul
Divesh
Joe.
will. Divesh probably will.
Yeah, Divesh, come on. Or
Right.
anyone else. Quick, throw them in. Our next 3 games are Leeds, City and Leicester. Ladies, will we pick up more than a point amongst those 3 fixtures?
Leeds, City and Leicester. I think we'll get 1 point still. No. Let me rephrase. No, actually, Leeds, City and Leicester. I think Leeds is a loss and I think City is a loss, but I think maybe we can get a draw against Leicester.
That's our point.
Oh yeah.
I was
Oh yeah, a
thinking
point.
a point.
Oh, so it sounds so bad when you just say 1
Yeah.
point, but like
I want to say
hope
we're going to
I'm
get
so
3
wrong.
points. I want to say we should be
I'm
winning one
hoping
out
for
of them
3
3,
points.
but I don't know which one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for 3 points at least. But guys, any positive comments to end this stream on? Fortunately, we've lost 1-0 to Aston Villa. We was hoping to get a win.
Fortunately.
Um,
Unfortunately. Or fortunately, did you say fortunately?
No, that was me
Oh,
saying,
oh.
unfortunately, 1-0 loss. We was hoping to get a win today. We didn't. What am I going to end this on?
Someone said
Right.
0 points. Someone said 0 points. 0 points. Someone said 4
4
points.
points.
Yeah.
JJ Gaming is saying, we'll walk into the next matches with hope.
Yeah, we will.
Hope and pray, mate. Mavada.
Yes.
Is it Mavada that sings that? I don't know. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been another loss. Hopefully, like JJ Gaming said, hopefully walk into a win against Leeds and pick up a run of form again, because it's just been horrible since January ended. But we'll see you next time against Leeds at home. We're back at home, aren't we?
Yeah, Leeds is home.
So let's do it, guys. Come on, you Gunners. I'm saying it with less passion, but come on.
Come on, you Gunners!
Come on.